ref. Actually got the ball.
Yes, everybody, it's time. Start your engines. It's the big one. It's a Europa League quarterfinal. We're at home at the beautiful Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and we are taking on Eintracht Frankfurt. In my opinion, probably one of the other favorites of this tournament to win it, and what's going to be a showdown tonight. It's the biggest game of the season. So much is riding on this game. And we're just going to see how it unfolds here, everybody. Where I think we generated a good enough discussion, a good enough atmosphere on the pre-match buildup. I hope that the fans that are traveling to the stadium, if not already at the stadium, are making it lively, getting the players pumped up. Like someone said, getting the hairs on the back of their neck to stand up, and also making it a tough place for those Frankfurt players to even hear each other, be able to even understand each other, that sort of thing. But good to have you with us. Thank you for picking us as your watch-along destination. Apologies about the thing from earlier. I just noticed a small little tweak that I needed to make that I didn't really want to end up having to fix later, in case something bad happens. So decide to sort of just get all my precautions, get everything done, situated, and hopefully you guys can understand, but appreciate the people's sense of humor about it. Dave, we're in a Europa League quarterfinal, and this is the lineup that Ange Postecoglou has gone with here. He's gone for Vicario in goals, Pedro Porro at right back, Romero in the back line alongside Van de Ven, Destiny Udogie. That's the big call at left back with Bergvall, Bentancur, and Madison in your midfield with Johnson, Solanke, and Sonny up top. Dave, how you feeling before we even talk about that lineup, before you even give your reactions there? Getting pumped up? Feeling nervous? How are you?
Look, it's a European semi-final or quarter-final, Jack. Look, I made no secret about it, a lot of my lifetime I've been praying and hoping that one day I'll see Tottenham in some sort of European competition. And my whole adult life I've been lucky, we've got there. My whole child life we weren't, and I was begging to get there. So I'll be honest, I find it hard not to get pumped up for these nights, despite what's gone on before. I've been dreaming for these nights, pining for these nights, and at the end of the day, it's a European Cup semi-final. We need the fans up for it tonight. We need them to be boisterous from 1 minute to 90, and we need to go and score a couple of goals tonight, preferably if we can. Try and keep a clean sheet as well and give ourselves something really good to hold on to going out to Frankfurt, because the reason why I'm putting so much emphasis on tonight's game, Jack, is because our European away record is atrocious down the years. NS Mora, Patchos de Ferreira, Vitesse Arnhem, AZ Alkmaar this season, Rangers was a poor showing away from home, Galatasaray, Dynamo Zagreb, away from home. We are not good across Europe, so we need to make the most of tonight, and I hope the fans are really up for it tonight. I think they will be. We don't need the manager and the players in the press conference asking for us. We're here yet again. I think the lineup's decent enough. We'll get onto it in a minute. But it's up to them players to turn up tonight now, Jack. Now it's over to them. We've arrived once again. So now I do hope that this team can find some unity tonight. I hope that there's been some, a lot of talks in the dressing room on what they want to try and achieve tonight, And you'd argue, they took the foot off the gas Sunday for tonight. So we're expecting to see a massive show. And at the end of the day, I get what's gone on. It's hard to think that we're going to come out here and we're going to be this wonderful team to watch, a bit like PSG last night. But at the end of the day, if we can just show a bit of grit, a bit of togetherness, we might just get the ball over the line once or twice tonight and give ourselves something to hold on to. But this is a perfect opportunity to salvage our season and keep the hope going. At the end of the day, I know there's a lot around Postecoglou in this team, but how many seasons over the last few years have we sat here and our season has been over at this time? How many times, Jack? It's been quite far too frequent. Right now, we still have hope. So I want to cling on to that for as long as we can. So I want to get the win tonight and let's see what we can do. But it's a big fucking night for this football club. Big night for them players. 100%. Big night for Ange Postecoglou. But like I said, our season has ended at this time in years gone by. So let's get up for it and let's try and make the most of tonight.
Everybody needs to try to save our season. The fans, the players, manager, everybody should put their agendas aside, whatever suspicions, worries, fears they have. Try to get behind the team, put on a brave face, try to channel as many of those inner happy clapper juices that you might have. Even if you feel like you aren't one, try to become one tonight is what I would say. I'm feeling good. I want to just sort of watch this game unfold and see what sort of drama will come out of it. And I am hopeful that Spurs can deliver and give us that bit of, kind of a buyback, into the team and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to it. It's also what we live for, really. It's the drama, the spectacle, the glamour of a Europa League quarterfinal. It feels good. And You know, this is the time for us Spurs fans. We're going to all be glued to our chair. We're all going to be glued to the TV. And this is going to be a whole lot of fun. You know, it's what sports are all about as well. You know, these high stakes scenarios. It does make it very, very fun and entertaining. And Drew Zilla straight away saying, we are Tottenham, super Tottenham. We are Tottenham from the lane. And he's thrown in a million. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Drew Zilla. He's getting pumped. I can tell he's feeling the happy clapper juices just pouring out of him right now.
Just quickly, Jack, before we move on the lineup, and big up,
sorry.
Hopefully you're not in work. Hopefully you have took the time off today to sit back and watch this. But my feeling is that you are in work. But let's go, Drew. He's absolutely pumped. But Jack, just on the lineup quickly, I said something in my predicted lineup that I do think the fullback selection is absolutely crucial for Postecoglou, and that he has to get it right, because it's either going to win us the game or it's going to lose us the game. And I just think dropping Jed Spence, the only reasoning I can think behind it is that there is truth to Udeber's hamstring injury, despite him being on the bench, and that Jed Spence will come into the fray later on as a winger. You know, that's my feeling behind it. If not, then I don't understand why Jed Spence has been dropped tonight. He has been our best fullback when we've needed spark this year, when the team has been flat. He's provided that. Let's not forget that. He's also very creative going forward. I'd argue a lot better in possession than Porro and Destiny Udogie to a large degree, and better defensively than both of them as well. So I think it's a huge decision tonight from Ange Postecoglou, you know, to revert back to the back five that he usually prefers anyway. Jed Spence wasn't in the plan. So I think it's a huge decision tonight, but the only reasoning I can think behind it is that maybe Jed Spence comes off the bench into one of them wide positions later on in the game. That's the only thing that I can justify him maybe dropping Jed Spence tonight, but it's an absolute huge call on his behalf, and it's one that needs to pay off, because at the end of the day, we need Son tonight. I know Son has been poor a lot this season, but it's nights like this where we have relied on him time and time again down the years. You go back to that Champions League run, he stepped up. Harry Kane was injured for a lot of that. He stepped up on nights like this. And I'd argue Jed Spence gets more out of Son than what Destiny Udogie does. So it's a huge call. And then into that front line, you know, look, I'm hoping Johnson can have a big game. I think, you know, I do maybe have to reassess where I've been on Brennan Johnson. I said in the pre-match predicted lineup, I hope he doesn't make me come back and eat my words, because he is starting to do some of the stuff that I've criticised him before. But the last thing that he needs to prove to me now is that he can step up on a big night in a big game, because a lot of his impacts have been against some of the poorer teams in the Premier League and the cup competitions. Let's see what Brennan Johnson can do tonight. When it comes to Dom Solanke, this guy also has a lot to prove tonight. There's a lot of conversations coming up lately. Is Dom Solanke good enough? And I think the only way of putting them to bed is by stepping up on a night like tonight again and putting one in the back of the net. Look, I would argue sometimes we don't play to Dominic Solanke's strength. When we signed him, he had some of the most headed goals in the Premier League. We don't put enough crosses in the box for him to go and get on the end of. But tonight, where I get frustrated with him is when the ball is genuinely at his feet. When he does good things, he ends up taking too much out of it and being pulled down, not playing people through. And then other times he's really struggling to try and get a hold of that ball. We really struggle to link up with Dom Solanke and get him into this team. And I do think it's more on him than the other players around him. So he needs a massive game today. I take into account he's probably struggling because he's not used to being injured. He's had 2 injuries since he's joined Tottenham, and he spent how many years without injury. So he's probably not used to that, and he's probably suffering to a large degree. But we need big Dom Solanke today. Yes, he's not Harry Kane, but it's nights like this where your main man up front steps up and gets you over the line. He has to stand up and be counted tonight. He can't go hiding, and he has to score tonight. We need that presence.
Yeah, Dave, I love that intro, and I also love that analysis of that lineup there. Absolutely spot on. I don't know what else I can really add to it. There would be if we had, plenty more time, to analyze this. But we are 10 minutes away from kickoff here, everybody.
Sorry, I'm just rambling.
No, Dave, I thought you were spot on, man. I thought you were absolutely spot on with all that. And yeah, just want to say, absolutely echo all those sentiments beforehand. Huge night. Also, definitely a big call from Ange Postecoglou. Maybe worst case scenario, maybe Jed Spence pulls off another miracle like he did against Coventry City. Think about that here, everybody. If you can tell, the happy clapper positivity and optimism is just flowing through me at this moment in time. Going to get to some more lovely soldiers, as well as people in the house that have joined us for this big day. Really do appreciate you all. I see as well Daniel Larson, second time's the charm. Let's hope so. Daniel Larson, Remo saying, welcome back, fellas. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Remo. Cyprus Spurs is in here. Shemtan is in here. Big up to you, Shemi. How are you, sir? We also have Rick C, Jay Hill, Elvis G. Big up to you, Elvis. Evening, gents. It's crunch time. Let's get behind the lads. Like I said, everybody, start your engines. The drama is about to happen. DJ AK, good to see you, DJ. We got to be on the tunes tonight after a good Spurs win, my friend. We also have San Antonio Hotspur. Shout out to Texas, my favorite state. Lisa's in the house. Good to see you, Lisa. Derek Hutchinson is in the house. Thank you, as always, for joining us, my friend Derek. Hennessy's in here. Good to see you, Hennessy. Evening, gentlemen. Hennessy. You're looking very calm and composed with that sort of classy evening. Thank you to you, Hennessy, and hopefully you're doing okay. Woodsy Hotspurs in the house. Hit the likes, everybody. Yes, everybody. Already 250 plus in the house. If you guys can for us, hit the like button and get into the comments. Let us know how you're feeling. Give us your anxieties. Give us your fears. And give us your positivity. We'll take it all at this moment in time. Come on, you Spurs from Denmark, says Robert Clapham. Big up to Denmark. Big up to all the Spurs fans out there. We also have Artist T saying, still deciding on my lunch. Too many options. Well, whatever you could keep down, I would say, Artist T. It's a big game, my friend. It's a massive game. And then we also have Rohan saying, Bodo Glimt now. Come on, you Spurs. That might be our opponent in the semifinal. You know, they play a similar brand of football to us, high octane, high intensity. If we do face them in that semifinal, I think it would be very fun to watch. You know, I think it would be some entertaining football, to say the least. And then Dark Sun G, finally getting to you, my friend. Really do appreciate you. Darv Hotspur as well. I might have skipped over. Rabbi, I skipped over as well. Dan Cousins. So many of you guys, the multi-channel, so many good people in the house. Really do appreciate you all. But Dark Sun G saying, come on, you Spurs. This is our biggest game of the season. Win today. That's what it's all about. Like I said, everybody, agendas aside, fears aside, whatever you might be feeling ahead of this game, got to get behind the team. Got to try to motivate these players to win. Of course, they got to do their end of the bargain as well. But let's just try to, you know, create that sort of general sort of good atmosphere, even in these watch alongs, right? You know, hopefully they can hear us all the way, you know, across the world through this watch along, because Dave and I, we're going to be screaming, we're going to be shouting, we're going to be analyzing every single pass, every single touch, every single blink from these players. And I'm looking forward to it because it's what we live for. It's what we get pumped up for. Big games like this one, Dark Sun G. It's a must win game.
100%. And look, I echo that. You know, we have we have plenty of time to sit there and bitch and moan about, you know, Tottenham's problems, you know, after tonight, if that's what people want to do. But, you know, if we win tonight, all of a sudden, I do think it changes the feeling a little bit, especially if we can get a good performance and a good win over the line. And I just think for tonight, you know, just for the 90 minutes, after 90 minutes, we can sit here and talk about what you want, us not being good enough, you know, Ange not being good enough, etc. But for the 90 minutes, let's put it aside and get behind this team. It's an absolute massive night, but I'm not going to lie. I haven't been nervous in a long time. I am nervous now. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. You know, I'm starting to feel a little bit itchy, you know, a little bit worried, a little bit excited as well, a little bit giddy, you know. But this is what these nights do for you, Jack. This is why we want to be here. This is why we want to be involved. And I think I speak for most people. Despite what's gone on this season, no one wants to go out tonight. Everyone wants to try and lift this trophy. It's one we've earmarked since the start of the season. We're still in it. Let's see what we can do. But it's a big 90 minutes ahead for this football club. An absolute huge 90 minutes. You know, our trajectory could change within 90 minutes. We could all of a sudden get a good win tonight. Everyone's back behind it to a certain degree. Or if you lose, the whole house is coming down. So it's a big 90 minutes for this football club tonight.
100%. Everybody get behind the team. Let's see if we can see if heroes are going to be made tonight with a big win. Lee Harvey.
Heroes are going to be made or villains will be made.
That's for sure. You know, either or, and we'll be here for it. Lee Harvey, 14 months, fan show member. Thank you, Lee, for the support, my friend. Saying, evening, Dave and Jack. Hope you're both well. What's your thoughts about Spence? Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us. I'm hoping for a 3-1 win. Come on, you Spurs. Hey, man, I'm in the 3-0 category, but would take a 3-1 at the moment in time. I think with Spence, you know, to piggyback off of Dave / steal some of his points. So by the way, these did mostly come from Dave, not myself. Maybe there's something about Jed Spence coming on to play as sort of an extra attacker if need be. You know, he's someone who can take on his man, can be positive, make runs in behind the defense. We know he has that pace factor as well that can be pretty devastating. So maybe there's something to do with that. And also as well, you know, with Ange Postecoglou, maybe he just sees something defensively, you know, that maybe Jed Spence can provide either later on in the game. He can start out with Pedro Porro, someone who's very attack-minded, someone who can create things, and then bring on someone like a Jed Spence later in the game to shore things out, but then still be a positive person off of the bench. So there's plenty of reasons for why maybe you do bring on Jed Spence as a backup, even though I would have started Jed Spence originally. I think he combines really well with Sonny. I think he has more chemistry at the moment with Sonny than Destiny Udogie does. But listen, let's just see how this plays out. Let's just see, whether these players can deliver tonight. Hopefully they're hearing that crowd. I've seen a lot of them sing. I'm seeing a lot of them getting pumped up for it. I'm looking forward to this one, everybody. I'm looking forward to it. He's looking happy. He's looking good. Vicario's looking pumped. They're looking
fresh haircut as well for Sonny. Look at that. He looks good.
Oh, he always does. He always does. He's looking even better than usual. Shawnee Maddox, good to see you in here. And thank you, Lee. Thank you to everybody sharing all these member milestones. It's becoming ridiculous, all the longevity of the support that you guys have showed us. Shawnee Maddox saying 4-0 incoming. Let's back our boys. Love that from you, Shawnee. And then Woodsy Hotspur saying Lazio lost the first leg. Yes, they did. It could be Bodo Glimt in the next round here, everybody. Paul Endor, King Hoddle, good to see you guys. We are Spurs
bum
TV.
Time, King Hoddle, you're spot on. Big up, Surfer, as well.
It is officially squeaky bum time, says King Hoddle. The ball hasn't even been kicked, and it's already squeaky bum time. John Tucker's in here. Ian Ferguson saying, let's get this dub. Come on, Ian. Come on, my man. Bex Daniels saying is in the house as well, but no span in here, everybody. I don't want to have to kick anybody out today. We got to be focused on better things. Got to be focused on bigger things here. Wayne Stuff and Junk, great name. Big up to you. Kulisexi's football, good to see you. Celery Agent, good to see you, Celery. Thanks for joining us, my friend. Been with us for a long, long time. Appreciate you, sir. Ed Sweeting's in the house. Good to see you, Ed Sweeting. Pete's in here. Simon Gibbs, Lee Moody, Hug the Love Bear, great name. Kevin McPherson, Dara. We also have J-Dog, Ray. So many good people in here. Appreciate you all. 3 minutes left to kick off. Scarred is in here. Trinidad's in here. Gons and football things. Scarred Brawl Spurs. Great name. Or Stars. Everybody, I'm going to lose you all. I'm so sorry, but 2 minutes to kick off.
They're out on the pitch.
Enjoy these final seconds before we just end into madness. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being in with us. If you would like to, smash the like button because this does send out to more and more lovely Spurs fans out there. But here we are, everybody. We're looking at the players. We're getting ready to go into battle. It's a must-win game. And time for us to try to save this season. And I will say we have a good referee, it looks like. We have the Polish referee, who's fantastic, in my opinion, that guy.
Yeah, hopefully, Michael's been able to get onto him a little bit, get stuff going in our favour. Do you know what? I got to say this. I am a little bit disappointed with the effort put in by the club in terms of that south stand. A couple of flags, I'd argue, I don't think is good enough. I would like to see a big, massive tifo there or something like that. But look, it's all about the fans generating the noise. It's a big night for this football club, a massive 90 minutes. The fans are there again. Look at that. It's a packed house. Big night under the lights. Perfect day for football. It's going to be a dry enough pitch to a certain degree. It's a good enough team to go and win this. Let's see if we can turn up, Jack. We just need one good 90 minutes, and then we'll worry about the return leg next week. We just need to try and win this game of football. Be very interesting to see how we start. Do we start a little bit nervous, a little bit cautious, or do we look to go and try and press the issue earlier on? I would like to see us go and press the issue, put some balls into the box, try and test that goalkeeper. Let's not forget, he's the standing goalkeeper. It's not the first choice. I'd like to get at him early and try and rattle his cage a little bit earlier on if we can. But this is a big night from the football club. I'm absolutely pumped. I'm nervous. Oh, I can't wait for this game to get going, Jack. I just hope we come out the right side of the scoreline tonight, man. I really do. Just for all of us, we all deserve it, man.
Eugene has joined us nice and late as well. Big up to Eugene. And then Lazy 8 Dave, this is what we'll end on. It's big pants time. Says Lazy 8. Everybody get ready. Get pumped up. This is the massive game. This is the one we're all been waiting for. Some people have even just written off the Chelsea game and Southampton game. They didn't even watch those games, but they are here tonight to watch this one. Let's see how it unfolds here, everybody. Come on, you Spurs.
Oh, and the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Come on.
Spurs. Come on.
Go marching in.
Come on, everybody.
Oh, I'm pumped, man.
Here we are. Seconds away now. Descending into the craziness. Can we get a nice opening goal? Something nice and early just to go send us into pure delusion.
That's what we need. It's what we need, Jack. Something nice and early. Just calm the nerves down a little bit. It'll do wonders for the players. A nice little team huddle there. Who's that Sonny in there giving the pep talk? Come on, boys.
Everybody. Stevie Fraser, good to see you, Stevie.
Big up everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate that this is the place you want to be. So a massive thank you to all you guys. Keep getting your thoughts in and we'll bring them up as we go along while trying to do our best to provide commentary and enjoy this game of football. Hopefully we can enjoy it. That depends on how it's going to go on the football
pitch. And we are really appreciate all live. We Come on. Up, everybody. Sync up with us if you would like to. Oh, and huge game. Huge game. Come on.
Oh.
Come on, you Spurs. Here we go, baby. Come on, Tottenham. Straight away, Frankfurt have given us possession, looking to try to pin us in the half. Maybe Dave and I were right by saying, there will be periods where they look to try to win the ball off of us, high up the pitch. But then eventually they might sink it to some sort of low block, some sort of defensive shape. But, opening minutes, nerves are there, anxiety's there, adrenaline is there. Maybe both teams are just going to go after each other in these first few minutes and see what happens.
I think Frankfurt will look to press the issue on us, see if there's a bit of nervousness there. But I want to see how we're in possession, if everyone's passing is nice and crisp or is someone a bit nervous in possession. Because that'll tell us who's nervous or not. There we are. Bergvall goes to get turned, wins a throw, and that'll do. Well done, kid. Just need to settle our nerves down. Let's get in possession and let's test them.
Trying to test out his rival Swede there, Bergvall. It's a Swedish midfield battle.
Into Johnson's feet.
Madison showing for it. Need him to be the magic man tonight. Need him to be the Mabo.
Him and Porro. Porro already looks nervous. Go on,
Doggy. Come on, take your space now.
Charge, kid. Go on.
Go
on. I leave Sonny short. He leaves him short. It's all right. Bergvall's got it. Brilliant from Bergvall. Great mopping up. Beating in the game.
Great recovery. Switch of play from Bergvall.
Good ball on to Romero. Come on, Robbie.
To pick out
Come on, Robbie.
Tonight. He's looking to pick out the passes tonight.
Oh, no. It's sloppy into Bentancur.
Come on, boys.
It's the right option. What a tackle from Madison. What a fucking tackle from Madison. There's no way that's a free kick, ref.
He's won the ball there.
There is no way, ref. That is soft. He's won the ball, man.
Great challenge,
here we
Madison.
Go. Refs are on it already. That's sloppy from Romero. That's not good enough.
Maybe too audacious from Romero there.
Can a doggy nick that?
Van de Ven tries to step
Romero
out there.
Has to win this.
Oh, no. Doesn't. Yeah,
well done.
To it.
He fucking recovers brilliantly.
Classy touches there from Bentz. Romero pings it into midfield.
Frankie, you have to get there.
Dom, get there. Doesn't. Come on, boys.
Oh no. Well on Van de Ven.
Shaky start defensively.
Yeah, well, just shaky in possession in general, really.
True, yeah. It's more out of possession or in possession. We're putting ourselves under trouble. Johnson, nice early sprints and pressing.
Someone needs to get their foot on the ball and just calm it down a little bit. Let's see if we can get Madison on the ball. Go on, Sonny. Destiny doggies out there.
Well done, Van de Ven.
Well done,
Lovely,
Mickey. Brilliant. Go on, Destiny.
Go on, you doggy. Take on your space. Take your space. Take your space. Take your space.
Oh, he's fucked us. Well done. Well
didn't play Sonny in behind, so they had to track it back. Madison looking for a pass. Has to go backwards.
That'll do. Let's just settle down. Just get a grip on the game for a minute. Porro
also looking to try to pick out a dangerous pass, but like Dave said, maybe we just need to sort of work it around, get everybody some touches in.
Just take their enthusiasm out for the next couple of seconds. There we are. A few nice touches now. Settle in. Let's go, James. Good ball into a doggy. Get out of your feet quicker, man. Fucking hell. Onto Van de Ven. Bentancur draws players in. Back to Van de Ven. Onto Sonny in a bit of space here.
Spurs looking to get that early possession. Nervy start, maybe to be expected, to be fair. A lot of pressure's on, but now they're just looking to work it around methodically, which is fine. Opening minutes, I'm fine with that.
We're trying to draw them out a little bit.
Udogi, show for it, man. Show it. He's got to come closer to show for it. He's hiding.
Well done, Madison.
Matters here. Into Bentancur. Need a classy Bentancur performance today.
Just can't seem to thread it through that midfield right now. Johnson gets dispossessed. Unlucky.
Protect the ball there. Tried to open his body up, to maybe play Pedro down the wing there, but needs to protect it. Both teams getting flying into these challenges. Both teams not giving up an inch, at least defensively.
Oh, good turn, Madison. Well done. Ah, he's just got to be tidier there, man. That's a poor giveaway. It's a good turn.
Yeah.
That pass there just needs to be along the ground. It's just poor, man.
Bobbled up a little bit. Anytime Spurs are maybe trying anything a bit audacious, let's say in possession. And just gone for the same jacket he went against Southampton.
Ooh,
Sonny nearly
unlucky.
stealing it from the keeper there.
Well done, Porro. Well done, Porro. Good win. Good turn, Madison.
Turn.
Someone stay on side. Someone get on side. Someone was offside. He couldn't play it.
Yeah. And also maybe Ange just trying to go for a good luck charm with the same
bit
jacket.
of trouble here, though.
Out wide to Ekitike.
Running that Porro. He cuts in.
Ekitike.
Gets the shot off. It's 1-0. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. It's too easy. Porro has to go and stop that. It's just so fucking easy. It's so easy. It's only 5 minutes in. Come on, Tottenham. Jesus Christ.
Simple ball out to Ekitike, and he does
Once
very
again,
well.
the fans are here, but the players aren't. For fuck's sake. Come on, Spurs. It's every time.
It's a great goal from Ekitike, but he just
It's
skins
so
Porro
easy.
alive there. Just one cut inside.
It all comes from a sloppy pass by James Madison, putting it out for throw when there's no need. That's
And
just
he gets
not good
dispossessed
enough.
in midfield. He gets dispossessed. Takes a
Yeah,
lot
and he
of
gets
time on the ball.
dispossessed here. It's not good enough, but sorry, Porro has to do much better, man. Oh, Madison.
Just needs to play one
It's
of them.
hard there because no one's on, like, Son was off. He was looking for Son. He was offside.
Yeah.
But look at Porro here. That's just shit defending. You know, he allows him to cut in way too easy there. Look, and then it's soft. No one goes to put pressure on the shot. It's just soft.
Yeah,
It's a good
opens up
finish.
It's along the ground as well. I don't think Vicario's taking that. Skipping along the ground there very fast.
It's a good goal, but it's just the same old story. Down one of the sides, cut inside. It's just too easy. Oh, come on, Spurs. Let's see if we can recover from this. Ref, that's a free. Slow it down. Let's get it in the box. See if we can get Romero Van de Ven on the end of this.
Get an equalizer in the opening half here, and you'll be fine. Get an equalizer this opening half.
It's so hard being a Tottenham fan right now. See if Madison can put in a good ball here. It's got to go towards the back post, surely.
Too heavy for Matters. Way too heavy, man.
Oh.
Not a great start from him.
It's not a good start in general, the first 7 minutes.
Really, from anyone. Everyone's been a bit nervy. Pedro.
Well done, Barval.
But they do
well,
win
maybe
it.
it's all he could do there. He does well. They left two up top there, though. That's interesting. That's something we need to look out for. They left 2 on 2 there.
And they just immediately went for that switch of play out to the fullback. You know, and like you say, Porro needs to do a lot better. There's clear tact there. Clear tactic. Pressure from Dom Solanke. In behind here to Van de Ven.
Well done, Mickey.
Well.
Ref, he's clipped him as he's headed it. Come on. You got to try and regroup now and recover from this. Just don't concede again. Corner kick, it's an in-swinger. It's dealt with.
And this.
Put it in again down that right channel.
Oh, Johnson, man. Try to and the touch of a Johnson there.
We're rattled. We're absolutely rattled. Where's the nerves? Where's the composure?
First shot on target. First chance.
You can't, honestly. It's unbelievable.
It's a fantastic finish.
And the thing is, what kills us more is, like, no one really has the belief that we can come back from this. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's so early in the game.
I'm retaining it, but maybe that's how
I'm trying to, but
it's also just a fantastic finish, of course. Vicario, thank you.
Oh, well done.
Out there. turn, Destiny. Man on.
I'll make her garlic bread.
Sonny, you got to help him out there, lad.
That's a free ref.
Got to show for it, Sonny. You got to be there, lad. Nowhere to go for Destiny.
Come on, someone just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck here. This is what we need. We just need someone to stand up and say, give me that ball. Porro.
Pedro.
He's gone for the switch of play. Oh, it's a great ball. Sonny's in behind. It's a good touch. Oh, unlucky. That's much better, though.
Great touch from Sonny. Fantastic touch. Just needs to do better on the cross.
Oh, Leighton Evelyn, I feel you, my man. I feel you, buddy. It's a great touch as well. He's burned them. Again, we're just not getting enough bodies in the box there either. There's not enough options for him. You know, you're only leaving him with the one option, and he's already picked up by 2 men. Romero. On to Lucas Bergvall. Out to Porro. You got to get rid of that, Porro. On to Romero. Good ball out to Van de Ven. Let's see if we can work it now with a bit of pace. Good ball out to Sonny. Sonny looks to cut inside. He has to go backwards, force backwards. Van de Ven across to Romero. Romero picks it up. Moves it into Bergvall. Adobe onto Sonny. Give it in.
Yeah, lovely run from Bentz.
Onto Madison. Get it back to Sonny now. Use a doggy.
To Solanke!
Solanke! Couldn't get enough on it.
Maybe bring it down if you can.
Yeah, could he took that down? That's what I'm just thinking there. It's better, though.
It was a good run. It was a good run. Good ball.
It's better. He's just... Can he take that down?
I don't know if you're scoring from there with that sort of... Oh, well done, though, by Solanke or Johnson.
Please, Madison. Oh, it's just overhit for him.
It's overhit by Johnson.
It's better, though. It's better. We're starting to create a little
moments there.
Oh, no. They've put it in behind. Porro's just completely missed it. It's a ball across. Van de Ven, take your time.
Take your time, man.
There's no communication.
Offside. Even Van de Ven, though, nervy.
Skunkworth says final balls. Yeah. Yeah, we just need one to click, man. We need to try and get back in this as quick as we can as well. We don't want to leave this go on long. Romero into Bentancur. Back to Romero. Like, we've had some good promising breakaways. We just can't find that final strike. It's been a decent response to going 1 down. It's just...
Pedro dropping deep. Inverted position here. Johnson, got to make a decision, man. You either run behind or show for it, lad.
Al Ben says we need a 3-1 scoreline, but can we score 3 goals? I think, look, our job's made even harder now, man.
We'll find out, man.
Solanke, good to... Oh, fuck God, me, clunky, Jesus. Clunky. He does one good thing and he follows it up by a bad thing all the time. Fucking get the ball and control it, you absolute donkey. Fuck me. It's not hard. Control the fucking ball. Please. Fucking 4 games of watching do the same shit in a row.
Oh, ref.
No way, ref.
Ref, please, man.
Fuck Solanke. Come on, man. I really want it to work out for you. Please.
Well, need him tonight. You need him tonight.
It's such a simple one to get under control. And he's stepping on the ball left, right, and centre like he's got fucking 5 feet. I'm fed up with it. Jesus Christ, he makes it look difficult, man. Please. How are we supposed to get anything going forward when that's the quality? Ref, get a hold of this. Someone go in behind, please. Oh, my God. They're all coming towards Madison. It's embarrassing. Go in behind.
There you are. Out for a corner.
Get out for a corner. Come on, Spurs. Let's try and get Romero on the end of this.
Ugh, a lot of hippie bots in the chat tonight.
Please, all it takes is good delivery. Come on, Sonny. You can't even get it barely off the ground. Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, especially after seeing all the... Oh! Bentancur steps out, misses it, though.
Recovers nicely.
Switch ball. Pedro dealt with it well.
Well done.
Romero,
well held,
I think
Johnson.
this is.
Well held, Johnson. Or is that Romero? No, it's Johnson.
Romero, yeah.
No, it is Romero. Well held. Fucking hell. What's he doing there?
I mean, put Romero at striker. Can we get two ROMs? End of end. Good ball from Sonny. Madison, lad. Please, man. Need you tonight, bro.
How are we expected to string any... But how are we expected to string any fluency together in terms of moves when the ball is bouncing and ricocheting off absolutely everybody and their fucking grandmother?
Especially Madison, of all people.
We just get the ball under control, please. I'm asking for the basics. It's a European quarter-final. Surely we have that nailed down by now.
Is he giving the foul? Is he giving the foul? He's giving the foul the other way. Even the best referee in the world is against us.
Madison, don't start crying now. Just get on with it. We know he's against us. There's no point at this point, Madison. There's no point. You're arguing with a guy that doesn't want to give you anything. Just get on with it, kid.
He's the best ref in the world, and he's against us. Fucking hell.
Just get on with it, kid. Channeling your frustrations. Channeling your frustrations on the ball.
Destiny, you need to get rid. Thank you. Solanke, good touch. Get rid of it, man.
Well done.
Now get rid of it, please. Thank you.
Well done. Fucking better. Much better. Go on, Sonny.
All right. Forcing them to deal with something. Romero, show some strength.
Well
Bentancur,
done,
lovely touch. Bentancur is the only one with a good touch tonight so far. Oro.
Well done, Bergval. I learned nice and quickly there. Let's get on with it.
Mickey.
Go on, Mickey.
Someone drop deep. Someone show.
Look at the space. Go on, Mickey. Good ball.
Into Solanke. Good touch. Good cross.
Oh, have it. Oh.
Solanke,
much better.
Good touch. Good touch.
Oh! Has he missed that? Is that a corner?
Don't tell me he's missed that.
It's a corner, I think. Has he missed it?
Don't tell me he's missed it. Please, that was
a great ball.
Peach of a ball. It's peach of a ball.
People saying it's coming.
Might have been off. No, he was on.
He's on.
He's on there. He's behind the ball.
Oh, he's missed it. I don't believe it.
No way.
He's missed
it. Surely Teata cleared that. Surely.
No, he's missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. What a ball.
People say it's coming in the chat. I don't want to get my... Oh, what?
Oh, he didn't give it as a corner.
This is just corruption at this point. This is just getting corrupted. It's corruption.
How is that not a corner?
A doggy. That's just... Why do that? At least put it out for a fucking throw-in.
Thank you, Bence. Classy from Bence. There you go, Matters. There you go. Nice try. Maybe he's got to take a touch there, Udogi. It's also... It's hard to say. How has we not been given a corner there? Fucking hell.
Get it.
Well done, Romero.
Well done, Romero. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
go back, Kadogi. Thank you. We need to get... He's already pissed me off in possession of Doggy.
Pedro.
Look for that switch. Look for that switch.
Too heavy.
It's over here.
You could tell from the moment he hit it.
Oh, well done, Dom.
Dom. When's the
corner? The corner, sorry. Well done, Dom. Come on, let's make the most of this now. Poro, please, we need a brilliant delivery. It's why you're in the team today. Please, I just need that ball to hit the back of the net. I just need it to.
Need
so
that sweet
bad.
release.
Just look at that fucking ponytail. My God, someone yank that. Get the scissors out. It's a shit corner. That's 2 shit deliveries.
It's annoying too because PSG yesterday we saw them whipping good corner after good corner after good
It's just
corner.
2
Can't
shit
even whip in one.
deliveries. It's
There you go.
shocking.
Oh my lord!
God.
Can't even complete 3 passes in a row sometimes. That's another corner.
How have we not whipped that back in? There's 3 players out there, and we've given them possession, and we haven't whipped it back. I just don't understand it. Come on, it's poor decision making there from some of the players. It's just poor.
It's
I think he corner.
Maybe.
Well done, Romero. Borgval. Win that. Well done, Bentancur. Ambitious. Stupid challenge. Fucking stupid challenge. There's just no need there. You're already up his hole. He's going nowhere. There's just no need. And he's wearing a turtleneck to piss me off as well. A white one.
A white one as well.
Who the fuck does this fucker think he is? No, ref. Oh, ref, please. Well on Van de Ven. That's fucking brilliant. That backline is fucking doing well. It's just mopping up anything that's coming that way. Just need the ball to find the back of the net now.
Johnson. Get turned, man. Try to face your man.
Yeah. Good ball out to Van de Ven.
There you go. Get turned, Bents. Show for it, lads. Oh my God. No one can. Again, it's like, there you go. Good turnover.
But that's twice now Porro and Borgval have not been on the same page. That's twice. The minute it goes well when they gave away the goal kick. It's fucking not good enough. Wake the fuck up.
Addison. Again, you know, these players need to actually show that they can be the ones that can get us over the line, not even just Ange. Pedro. There you go. Pedro. A lot of his passes have been too heavy tonight. Too heavy from Pedro. Way too heavy from Pedro.
Yeah, you're right.
Good to see you, lesser known. Thanks for being with us, man. Ed M saying Top Muller is back in from Inishmore.
It seems like it, all right. Fucking, he's after shearing a sheep somewhere anyway. Dog, he's just so underwhelming in possession, man. Borgval, see what he can do. On to Porro. Back to Borgval. Johnson, bit of space, good cross. No one can get near it. Well done, Romero. Good option.
Tango bin Al-Sheed.
Big up, Tango.
All right, boys.
Romero, come on.
Need to keep prodding away here. Chip away at them.
Now, let's get out to Sonny's feet and let's see what he can do. Sonny, you got to go at him. Doggy, move out. Romero straight into Johnson. It's not a great pass.
Not a great pass. Johnson does have to go backwards there. Someone needs to come short for it, though. Johnson's running at him. He does well here. Cut it back.
Lino, can we get a grip of that, please? He's dragging out of him. It's much better.
Way to go,
A bit
Johnson.
more direct.
Pedro, just get rid of it, man.
He's pissing me off. He's fucking me off right now.
Both fullbacks haven't really been inspiring.
No.
Romero.
Just got no answer out wide
VDV.
whatsoever.
Romulus. Bentancur.
Fuck me, man. Why does everyone need to take 4 touches to get the fucking thing under control? Good ball. Well done, Dom. Well done, Dom.
Slide it in.
Good
Lovely.
ball from Madison. Go on, Madison.
Matters.
Ah! Porro! Porro! It's the postman! It's a lovely flick! What play! It's a great ball by James Madison and Pedro Porro with a cheeky little flick to put Tottenham back in the fucking game!
What a ball into Solanke. What a good touch by Solanke.
Come on!
Played in Matters, and the Matters fires it across to Pedro. What a finish from the postman.
Come on! Get fucking him, boy!
Oh, great hold-up play from the big Dom.
Come on, Jacko! Come on, my boy!
Matters skins him here. Oh, what a finish!
Oh, it's a beautiful. Look at it, Jack. It's just delicious. It's a little flink. Have that one. Have it!
Little baby flick.
Come on!
It's the Harris flick. We're back in it. Back level. Come on, lads! Come on!
Back on, baby!
From Porro just being slated by us to that. He showed up there. Come on, Pedro.
Oh, Pedro. You fucking
good team goal, though. It's a good team goal. Whoever played the pass, I think it was Sonny, played the pass.
Let's go address the issue now. Let's get the second.
Whoever played the pass into Solanke, great ball. I think it was Sonny.
Sonny.
Great hold-up play from Solanke to find
Yeah,
Madison.
It was.
And then Madison, what a ball from
Matters.
Let's
not get carried away here. No, straight away, Frankfurt on the attack.
Don't punch, please. No punch in the mouth,
Don't shoot.
please.
Don't.
Thank you, Matters.
Oh, brilliant from Madison. Fucking brilliant.
Too much time.
He does well to snuff that out, though. He does brilliantly well. Go on, Mickey. Oh, the carrier well done. Right, let's settle it down. Breathe.
Come on, the big Vic.
Porro, unleash a 60-yarder. Come on. Straight up the pitch and behind. Ref, you better blow that whistle.
Someone needs to pull his hair. Dave is right. Someone needs to give him a yank.
Someone's telling you to change the score, Jack.
Oh, sorry.
It was coming. People were right in the chat, Jack. It was coming. Let's see if we can go and get second now.
People calling it a bipolar reaction. I think we weren't losing our heads that much at the end of the day. We weren't being that doom and gloom. Jesus Christ. So many hippie bots in the chat tonight. So many hippie lovers.
Oh, look, I'm not even going to get into it. At the end of the day, people know me. I feel the emotions of the game at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So,
live in the moment. Live in the fucking
moment.
moment.
The way I am. I've never, ever hit it.
Lovely, Pedro.
Play him. Oh, took too much. Back post, Sonny. Oh, he's just got underneath it. Unlucky. Madison. The doggy.
Thanks, Jack. I thought it was disallowed.
Football is a roller coaster of emotions. You're absolutely right, Cornelius. There. Look, at the end of the day, people, you're entitled to your opinion. If that's how you feel, no problem at all. But I allow me to entitle to how I feel the game of football. I go through all the emotions. People know that. Never made any secrets of it. But look, I'm not making it about anyone like that today. It's about the team. It's about the performance. It's about the game. Let's go. It's a free kick to Tottenham. Ken Madison putting a great ball here.
If anything, it's the best reactions you'll find. Test this goalkeeper as well. He's the backup.
Yeah. Come on, can we get it? I wonder how they're talking about that there between Son and Madison. They've gone for a short one, Son. No,
oh my Lord. That might be a souvenir for the Eintracht fans.
Absolutely blazed it. Look, we're creative today. That's the main thing. Let's see if we can keep going.
He went for a screamer there.
It's a great flick from Pedro Porro.
Oh,
it's unbelievable.
So class.
Keeper, and then the keeper, well, he caught the keeper flat-footed as well. He didn't even expect it. It's a great finish. Banj loves it as well. Don't do the cup the ears, Paro. Don't do it, you dick. You done the cup the ear, the celebration. Oh, go on, Bergman. Unlucky. Solanke.
Come on, boys. There you go, Mix.
Ref, he's threw him to the ground. Bit of protection out here, please.
Punch him in the mouth again here, boys. Come on.
Yeah, there's a second one. That's it, Van de Ven. You tell that line off. He's being a dick.
You tell that line.
That's it, Sonny. Put on the Jets. There we go. He's rattled. Now you, Dom. There we go. Head down. Let's go, Brennan. Your turn. Brilliant. Well mopped up. Romero. Well done, Bentancur. Brilliant. Oh, this ref's killing us today, man. He is giving them absolutely everything.
Don't need to slam the ball, though, Rom. Don't need to slam the ball. You don't want to pick up a yellow. You don't need to. Emotions are high. Emotions are high from everybody.
ENS
got that equalizer at the right time as well, at the perfect time.
Yeah, we just need to defend this, and we need to crack on. I'll get to your count now in a second, ENS. Just defend this, please. They're all off, ref. They're all off, ref. That's it, Sonny. Good pressure.
Close down the angle, son. Close down the angle.
Close off the angle. Spot on. Now, Pedro, you got to win that. Oh, no, Pedro. Jesus.
Yeah, you don't want to let him win that. You don't want to let him.
He's got to go and win that,
ball, Bergvall.
Bentancur, brilliant. Back to Madison.
Matters.
Onto Adobe. Let's go. Like a train. Come on. I'm breathing for you. Onto Sonny. We give him 6 lungs. ENS says, Dave, I love your reaction because you're like me, calling them all the names under the sun, then going berserk when they score. P.S. Can we still call Dom 5 feet? Look, you can call him what you want.
First touches. He's improved since then. He's improved.
If he scores tonight, I'll be calling him fucking Haaland. I don't know.
Call him 5
Johnson
schlongs.
Wins the corner. That'll do. He's doing exactly what we need him to do out there now.
We'll call him 5 schlongs if he scores tonight.
Daniel Fields says 12 for 11. It feels like that with that referee. I'm not going to lie. Charlie Maddox says need to build on momentum now from Saucy Pedro. Absolutely spot on. It's mad how football can change. It's mad how football can change. He was bloody useless up until then. Oh, go for the near post. Doggy winds up. Oh, he's put him under a lot of pressure there. That's all he could do there. It was a poor pass. Big up, Shawnee, though. Good to see you, my man. Absolutely spot on. We need to build on this. LM says, pick matters on the corner box. Leighton Evelyn says, not near post. Hennessy says, how many goals have we scored from corners this season? Do you know what? At the start of the season, you know, we were all right. Even last season, we scored a few from set pieces. This season, they've been very few and far in between. But I would argue, you know, Romero, Bentancur, and Van de Ven are probably the main source from the corner kicks, and they have been injured for large parts.
5 eggplants in the chat.
Oh, well done. Well done. Play him.
Got the pass.
Let's go. Oh, Dom, no, Dom. Get turned and play Johnson. He's in.
You have all the time in the world, man.
Oh,
all the time in the world. You've ruined the move. You ruined the move.
Oh, he's so negative in that moment. We just need him to be positive and get turned and play it.
Dave, you're so right. It's just 50-50 with him, man.
Oh,
he does well. He good touches earlier, and then he just does that. Come on, Dom. Need you, man. There you are, Romero.
Class. Oh, that's class. That is fucking unbelievable. Poro, go backwards. Thank you.
Bentancur is probably the only one with a good first touch tonight. Reliable first touch. Matters.
Oh, Madison, that's a great turn.
Way to get turned. Lovely. Sonny.
No, Sonny, Jesus Christ, Sonny. No, Sonny.
That's
what
a
is
terrible
that?
giveaway,
That's
Sonny. Better win this back for us, man. Pedro, stop getting skinned. Easy.
Romero again.
Thank you, Bentancur. Thank you, Bentancur.
He's off. He's off, ref. He's off. He's fucking off. Oh, Dominic.
He's not giving it off. Referee. Bentancur helped us out there, tracking back.
I think Romero, you know, as well, getting that to touch in there to stop it.
Sonny, man, you better be working your tail off after giving that away.
That's it. Get after it. Come on, put the pressure on. That's it, Dom. Now your turn, Sonny. Can we get a doggy up there quickly? No, we can't. Van de Ven's been dragged out. Bergval well read. Go on, time Madison. Time Madison. Can we find someone? To Sonny's feet. Well done. That's well worked between them two. He goes in behind for Johnson.
Johnson should make a run, though, there.
I'll be calling for more of that. I'll be calling for more. I don't think the ball was right either, but it's better. You know, at least we're trying.
Yeah, Johnson, though, he's
I feel like
Madison's
going to cook something. I feel
like
he's
making a run. He's just sort of standing behind the defender there. He's got to make a run. That's what Madison wanted.
Yeah, he's got to be on there. Yeah, you got to. You're all right.
There's spacing behind.
Yeah, he's got to at least try and make that, or at least offer that. Where's the doggy gone? He's just vacated. Oh, no. The doggy's just ran out of nowhere, vacated that position. Van de Ven had to do that. Fucking, I'd take him off at half time.
I'm just saying, like, there's so much spacing behind for Johnson to run in.
King Hoddle, you're right. It is on a knife edge, my man. Absolutely spot on.
What's sharper than a knife, King Hoddle? That's what it is. Good recovery from Mickey Van de Ven, helping out Udogie, like Dave said.
Where's he gone, though? Why has he just vacated that? He's just gone the rogue. Switched on. Like, these are stupid decisions in games. Like, you just need to remain switched on there.
Trinidad wants an Olympico from Sonny.
We're a long way away from that, my man.
There we are. Thank you, ref, for once.
Finally. Fine fucking elite. Well done, ref. Well done, Lucas. This game's there for us if we have the balls to go for it, you know.
Anticorp telling him where to go. Love it.
Well held, Sonny. That's it, Sonny.
Get onto it, Sonny.
Now he wants it. Now he does all that to go backwards. I thought he was going to go for the big switch there.
Yeah, I wanted him to. Get your head up. Romero. He needs someone to show.
Sonny in a bit of space now. Into Madison.
Matters. Lovely.
Madison, get turned. Brilliant.
Bergval.
Back to Benticor. That'll do. Give it into a dog. He doesn't. Goes back to Bergval. Bergval. Good play, Bergval. Oh, good exploring, Bergval. Brilliant for Bergval. Give it to Sonny now. Sonny, can he get it in?
Back post.
It's over the keeper. Oh, unlucky.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's better play from Tottenham. This is good.
Oh, more of this. Dom. Way to close that down. They were going to go for a big ball in behind there.
Frankie G says, Dougie off at halftime. He's going to be the next one to score now. I hope so, lad. Benticor, that's lovely.
Ball behind you. There you go, son.
Hey, come on, get stuck.
Come on, boys. Grab this second. Come on, lads.
It's there for us if we want this, you know. That second before halftime.
Similar to that PSG game, you know, where they were actually the first ones to concede. Then they got the equalizer. Can we push on for a 3-1?
I'm just glad we're back in the game. It makes me a little bit less edgy. It's a ball over the top. Madison, can he control it? He does. It's brilliant. Oh, unlucky kid.
Just kept falling backwards as he
does. What a touch as well initially. Yeah. It's so unlucky, man.
Amazing touch off the chest.
You played that ball. That was fucking beautiful.
Pedro.
You're going to win that, Pedro. Oh, no.
Pedro. Jesus, man.
Oh, ref has bailed us out there big time.
Pedro, man. He keeps letting it bounce. He keeps letting it bounce.
Shawnee says the press is a lot more coordinated. To a degree.
Foul in there. Yeah, that is a foul to be. Ooh, ouch. Ouchies, ouchies, ouchies. He did foul him there, to be fair. But Pedro's a few times now has let the ball bounce or let the player win it.
He just makes me nervous because they keep looking to put the ball in on him, you know. That's the thing. It's a clear target. Don't give it to Romero while he's holding or Porro while he's holding his head.
Udogie.
Son. Romero.
Romulus.
Into Porro. Good ball into Van de Ven. It's a fucking excellent ball there. Dougie. Onto Matters. Onto Sonny. pop that around the corner for Slanky again. Let's get another one of them.
Yeah, true. See Barracks?
That'll do. Just keep the pressure in down this half.
You might be right, though, about that ball in behind their fullback, Christensen.
That's where the goal came from, you know. Slanky pulled the centre back
there is
out of position,
there.
played it into Madison, and we scored.
There's space behind.
It's a good ball. Oh, Bergvall, take a touch. Please, just take a touch. Who you dummy in that for? I think he thought Solanke was gone. It's just take a touch, man. Keeper's going to go along. They don't like this pressure. They don't like it.
Rhino going for a 3-1. Come on, Rhino. Getting happy clappy, I see.
Big up, Rhino. Good to see. Where were you yesterday, by the way? I was expecting you to pop on for your boys Aston Villa last night.
He's focused on that game. Only messing.
Good pressure. Good fucking pressure. Oh, good ball. Oh, please fall into his path. He's got to be one of the most unluckiest players as well, so like to a degree. The ball just never falls into his running path.
I agree, though, man. Like what you said there, not even just Solanke, just someone. I think since they double up on Sonny so much, there is space then in behind that fullback. Just ping it over the top.
Yeah, just get it in behind. Bergvall.
Good
switch of play. Come on, this is
ball.
it. Adogi
needs a runner.
On to Bentacore. Porro's too flat
there.
He's too flat.
Yeah. Had to go backwards again. Move is killed there. The fact that Porro is playing inverted, I feel like the move is killed there.
At least we're not playing any stupid balls or taking any stupid risks, you know. At the end of the day, when we're out of possession in this period of the game heading into halftime, we concede a lot of goals. I'd much rather us be in the possession. It'd be nice though if we could just create another opportunity before halftime.
True words.
Bentacore onto Van de Ven. Now the press is coming. Onto Romero. Plenty of time. Can we get one over the top? He's got to go back to Vicario. Good option. Got to be sharp there, Bergvall. Well done. Good turn. Good ball, kid. On to Madison.
Great turn.
Good touch. Out to
Johnson.
It's just not on. He's offside. Well spotted.
Johnson also has barely touched it tonight. Just doesn't do anything to show for the ball.
Slanky was looking for it there. He's looking for that one in over the top. Good ball onto Romero. Can he whip one in? Get in position, Slanky. No, wrong ball.
Gives it away. Romero gives it away.
Romero.
Find Johnson there, man.
That's
you animal. You animal.
That's brilliant. It allows us to get back into position and reset. Lee Neri says it's come on, you Spurs. Fear the Hammer says I'm not a Spurs fan. I just like listening to your watch-alongs. You guys actually talk about and commentate the game. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Need to be hammering Frankfurt tonight. Need to be hammering those sausages. Flatten them. Flatten
Daniel
those Frankfurters.
Bentacore's been brilliant.
I think Bentacore has been class tonight. I agree. He's probably been the best player, actually.
Rare praise from Daniel Larson. It means he must be having a great game.
Well, I think he's the only one that hasn't probably had a bad touch tonight when you think about it. And then also he's mopped up a few times, defensively.
See if we could just carve that one opportunity before halftime. It'd be lovely. Van de Ven in possession.
And when you ask a bit of calm on the ball, he's the one providing it sometimes.
That's true. That is true. It's been a good sort of control first half to a degree. Sir! Oh, ref, he's come through the hole. He's come through the back of him. Oh, no, we're badly exposed here. You got to take him out, Destiny.
Bring him down.
Well done. Everyone's back behind the ball. He does enough.
I think Goetze is playing as a second striker, really, for this team alongside Ekitike. We've kept Ekitike quiet since then.
That's the disappointing thing, though. They've had one opportunity and they've scored. That's the disappointing thing about it. But apart from that, we've actually controlled the game pretty well. In terms of keeping possession. It's just, can we do it for the second half? We haven't shown to have these 90 minutes on us yet. Just not concede here now. It's right before half time. Go on, Dom. Unlucky. Do you think could Johnson do better off closing that out ball there?
Man. I just need him to make more runs to show for it. Like, he's barely touched the ball.
Oh, go on, Madison. Unlucky. Forcing them all the way back to their goalkeeper. Well, that's an under-hit pass. Go on, Dom. Go on, Dom. He's rattled.
Someone win this. Ah.
Oh, they're out. They're out. This is trouble. Porro's had to come
Romero
across. This
stepped
is
out as
trouble.
well.
It's 4-on-2.
Numbers.
It's 4-on-2.
Get
It's
there,
gone in behind Van de Ven.
Thank you, Vic.
Vicario,
Terrible
thank
finish.
fuck. Oh my
TK
god.
as well again. That was
always right
that
before
was the easier
halftime.
chance, Dave, too. That was the easier chance for TK. Fucking hell. Woo! And breathe.
Oh, we got away with that, and it's halftime, guys. 1-1.
That was a bad chance at the end there.
Porro's feeling that. I think there could be a substitution here at halftime. Porro's still holding his head after banging it off the ground. But look, that's 1 goal or it's 1-1. Let me know in the chat, guys, how you're feeling about that half. You know, I think, look, start the first 10 minutes, first 7 minutes, very ropey from Tottenham Hotspur. I'd argue I think we've controlled a large portion of this game. You know, it does feel like if we keep going, maybe there's another goal in this for us here tonight. I think we need to. It's just a shame they've took that one opportunity that they had, you know, bar that one right at the end of the half, but the one right at the start, you know, it's just a shame that it was a good goal. It ended up in the corner. Good strike, but it's just a shame. But look, it's hard to know what to expect in the second half because we haven't seen the 90 minutes from this team, but we've got to come out and try and, again, be calm in possession and try and just work it and break them down. But look, Jack, what do you make of that half, I suppose? It's hard to know what to make of it.
It's on a nice edge, like King Huddle had said in the chat. It really is. I mean, I'm just relieved that we got that equalizer at the end of the day. Of course, we wouldn't have liked to have conceded a goal that early. We had such a nervy start to begin with, though, that I'm not saying that, you know, we deserved to concede it or anything, but, you know, the start was very shaky, very nervy from the players. Some bad giveaways. Romero had one. Porro had a couple. Madison had a couple. Sonny's had some bad giveaways. Like, there wasn't really the best of starts from Spurs, but credit to the boys for actually trying to get themselves back into the game. Heads didn't really seem to drop that much. I did see Romero sort of, you know, hyping people up. I saw Vicario as well do the same thing, you know, trying to get players back focused. And they pushed on for that equalizer. I think to a degree, it's not like we created a plethora of chances, but I think the equalizer for the most part was well-deserved. Pedro Porro, I mean, you have to give him credit, even if you feel like he's been a little, if you feel like he's been very 50-50 tonight, you know, defensively, he gives me nerves, you know, like you brought up, Dave, but what a finish, man. Like, it was a good move as well. Solanke, great run. Sonny played a great ball into Solanke. Madison did very well to skin past his man, played it across the penalty area for, again, what a finish at the end of the day. What a finish from Pedro. That's what he offers, though, right? Is that sort of technical skill that maybe others don't. I don't really know what to say, Dave, other than it's been very nervy. It's been on a knife's edge. It's a little cagey. Frankfurt really, like, apart from that final chance towards the end there, which was a huge, huge chance for Ekitike, arguably a much easier chance to finish. He probably should have finished it. Whereas the first one, I agree, like, Pedro Porro could have done a lot better, showed him on the inside, didn't need to, should have shown him to the outside. But I mean, a hell of a fucking finish, you know, to put that in the bottom corner. Like, he just hit that very hard, very low. I don't think even two Vicarios, I'm not even sure, saving that. It was clinical from Ekitike. But then later on, he probably should have buried that one. So 1-1 is probably fair on the balance of play. Maybe it is fair on the balance of play. Just Spurs have probably grown into the game, you know, thankfully, you know, to an extent. It's not like we deserve to be 2-1 up or anything, but I think, you know, we've grown into the game to some extent. That's given me some little relief, you know, for it, and maybe some belief as well.
No, look, I think you're absolutely spot on there right at the end. You know, we've grown into the game. I think you're absolutely spot on there. Now it's just about how we come out in this second half. Now, I don't want to be the doom and gloom merchant, but we have lost a lot of games for the first 10, 15 minutes period after halftime. You go back to Chelsea last Thursday. We came out in that second half. We were off it for the first 10, 15 minutes, and it lost us that game. Leicester earlier on in the season, the same thing. Wolves have had a similar thing against us in the past. We've lost a lot of games in this next 15 minutes. It's so important we stay in it. Now, look, I would argue I don't think we are seeing a true reflection of Eintracht Frankfurt tonight in terms of I think they are just trying to get a result or keep the score down as much as they can and get this to the home leg. I think you'll see a much different Frankfurt team. So I'd argue right now the game still sort of is in their favour. It is like they would be more the happier team going in at half-time. But we have grown into the game. It's just about how we grow into it now in the second half. It's absolutely vital that we come out and we are on it for the first 10, 15 minutes. Because I'd argue, I think their manager will you will have pinpointed that, or someone in the coaching team has said next 15 minutes, get at them. They concede a lot of goals in this period. So we have to come out switched on. We have to be good in possession. We can't take another 10 minutes where we're looking to get comfortable in possession, because at the end of the day, when we're looking to try and get comfortable in possession, growing into the game, we're conceding goals. We can't keep doing that. We have to come out sharp. We have to be focused. The first few passes have to be good, solid passes. If needs be, pass it across that back line. Just gain control of the second half again. Push them back, and let's get going again. Look, in terms of going forward, look, we're still not at our most creative best or our most clinical best, but it's better. We're creating chances. Yeah. We're putting balls in the box. And as long as you keep doing that, there's always a chance of going and getting that second goal. And if we can do that, I think many Spurs fans will be very happy from there on out. We just need to make sure we have a good start to this second half. I can't emphasize it enough. We need to have a solid 10, 15 minutes. We can't have players off it, loose passes, sloppy touches, because that's where we play ourselves into trouble. So let's see how they come out this second half. Will Postecoglou make any subs at halftime? I don't think he will. Yeah. I do think we will see them a little bit later on in that half. But we've grew into it. Let's see what we can do from here now.
I think you struggle to know which players to take off at the moment, at this moment in time, because I think everyone's had shaky parts. Apart from Bentancur, I'd agree with Daniel Larson earlier. I think Bentancur has been class, actually, both in possession and out of possession. Has saved us a couple of times and has probably been the only calming influence on the ball. Because if you would want to take off Johnson, like, I'd argue that Sonny hasn't been that inspiring either. You know, Sonny did play a part in the goal that was scored, but he's had one of those giveaways was just atrocious. And then a couple of the other times, he wasn't really that convincing with some of his crosses into the penalty area for the most part. He needs to do a bit better on those. But then in Johnson's case, it's just classic anonymous. You know, he sort of does nothing until he actually eventually scores. So do you keep him on in case that he does provide that, you know, that goal at the back post or that sort of tap in that he has the knack for? Maybe so. Like maybe you do keep him on for those reasons, you know, just for another 10, 15 minutes. But then after that, you can't get away with having another guy, you know, just be anonymous like that on that right wing, refusing to make runs in behind, refusing to show for it, refusing to take on his man. Just say, you know, big games like this, just Johnson, he offers very, very little if he's not scoring. But Sonny, I'd also say, isn't doing a whole lot to rip up a ton of trees either on that left wing. So it's a tough decision there.
I do think Udogie's getting in the way to a certain degree. And what I mean by that is as well with Maddison, he's almost running into positions that when Son receives the ball, he's trying to put it around the corner to Maddison, but then Udogie's sprinting through, bringing his player with him. I just don't think that link-up play is right down that side. Look, Udogie's actually been better in possession today, but it's just not the same when you have Jed Spence there. Jed Spence just sort of seems to be able to link up with them, seems to make the right runs. I look at Udogie, and even sometimes he's drifting inside, and I just think he's clogging it up a little bit. So maybe that's one area we might look that if we do change, maybe we can get a bit more joy down that side in this second half. That's one area I would be looking at. But look, let's see what we can do.
Who do you sub, you know? And then in Bergvall's case, like Bergvall, I don't think has been as influential, you know, on the ball. Like I don't think he's had even that many touches really for the most part in midfield. Do you bring on someone like Pop Matasar, a different kind of energy, can get stuck in, you know, maybe cover a bit more ground? We know he likes shots from distance.
It's an option.
We got to be testing this goalkeeper. You know, he's only a backup goalkeeper.
I think you'll see that around 60 minutes, though. It's a common sub that Postecoglou makes, right? And he made it against Chelsea last Thursday, and it nearly paid off. Yeah. You know, I think to a degree, you know, this game probably is screaming for a little bit, something like that. But I think that is a common sub that Postecoglou makes in the second half, and one we will see.
I mean, I don't know what subs you make. I think you got to just leave everybody on and see which ones could come out the gates firing. And then you're spot on, David, just about the fact of, you know, maybe you got to focus on just not conceding, you know, in these first opening minutes here. Because Frankfurt, you know, they'll get a rest. They've had to defend very, very hard. You know, they've had to work very hard out of possession against us. You know, they pressed us high to begin with. And then for the most part, they started to kind of sit back in more of a shape. But they did very well to block up passing lanes anytime that Sonny or Maddison got on the ball, you know, more of our danger, creative men. They closed them down, closed down the angles, and, you know, they're going to get a rest now. And so they'll try to do the same for the first opening minutes. And we'll just see if we can not concede and then potentially go on to grab a winner at some point. It's almost like if hopefully we can replicate something similar to the PSG game where that game ended up being 1-1 at halftime. Then they went on to sort of just dominate the game, you know, later on in periods and then go on and win it 3-1. I'm not saying that is going to happen. Just hopefully we can take something out of the playbook from them, you know, to a degree. You know, try not to concede opening minutes. then look to try to capitalize on the team eventually sitting back, trying to sort of absorb the pressure, and maybe we can get something from it from there.
I would like to see us a bit more committed to the press, though, Jack, and a bit more aggressive in the press, because I don't think they're great in possession, to be quite honest with you. When Dominic Slanky has got even a half bit of pressure on the centre backs, or Son has got even anywhere near half close to the fullback, they're wobbling all over the place. They're panicking in possession. Heavy touches, underhit passes. We need to commit more to that press. If we do, there's a goal off the back of this for us. I really believe that. It happened last time in one of the Europa League games, didn't it? Where someone, was it against AZ? Someone went on the press, turned it over. We went and scored off the back of it. I truly believe there's a goal here for us. One of their players, one of their backlines, especially that goalkeeper, they will play themselves into trouble. We need to be more committed and more aggressive on it, and it will reap the rewards.
Yeah. Everybody, feel free to continue to give us your comments, give us your opinions about this game. Thanks for joining us. Smash the like button if you're with us. Just want to take a moment at the top of the chat. Exclusive NordVPN deal, 2-year plan. Get 2 extra months free if you grab yourself a 2-year plan. Use the code FLATCAP, 30-day money-back guarantee. In case you don't like it, you can share it amongst the 10 devices. I will be using it when I head over to London, to see all of you guys for the Crystal Palace game, because eventually, there comes a point where I'm in London, I'm sort of going to bed, and I am a football hipster, a bit of a football loser. I like to watch highlights of different games and whatnot, and I don't get the same highlight packages in the UK that I do in the USA. Get to move myself back over there, watch these 20-minute sort of nerding out packages, Bundesliga games, Serie A games, that sort of thing. Also be able to hold on to all the subscriptions that I have, be able to watch games or TV shows, that type of thing as well. So feel free to grab one. You'd be helping out the channel a lot, but also in case you are in the market for a VPN, feel free to use ours with NordVPN, code FLATCAP. Just extra reasons as well. Protects your details. They have threat protection. So in case you're on a public Wi-Fi, train station, any library or sort of public place where you end up logging into a public Wi-Fi, technically your details, your info can be up for grabs from hackers and just various sort of entities. And it's good to feel like, you're extra secure for those reasons. But please, everybody, check it out. Pinned at the top of the chat there. And then we do have a member milestone, by the way, from Iceman here, Dave, celebrating 20 months as a fan show member. Thank you for all the members. Thank you for all the milestones. Once again, I'd say, the members preview that we gave, one of the best ones I thought we ever did. To be perfectly honest, Dave and I are trying to be on top form ahead of this game. Iceman saying another milestone hit on this great channel. Love the content, guys. Great community. Like one big family. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Harris Army. Come on, you Flat Cap Army. Show these lads some love. Long may it continue. Iceman, very, very kind for us, man. Especially, with either the super chats or just the milestones. It's just sending a lot of love to us, man. So I really do appreciate you. And feel free as well, anybody, to, sort of, give us your thoughts with a member milestone or whatever it might be, and be happy to put it up on screen. And as well, I'd just say, the amount of love that we have been getting, despite the ups and downs and the roller coasterness of this Spurs team, has been very, very humbling. It's not an easy team or an easy club to make sense of. And you guys have just ridden through the storms with us, and we really do appreciate you all. And thank you to Iceman, man. Yeah. 20 months, I feel like it's doing you a disservice. I feel like you've been with us a lot longer than that. But thank you, Iceman. Thank you, Ricky. Appreciate you, brother.
Big up, Iceman. Really appreciate support, my man. And look, hopefully we can get this over the line tonight. We just need to try and snatch a victory here if we can, Iceman. So big up, my man. I really appreciate support.
Well, Dave, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to breathe right now at this point, especially towards the end there, the Ekatike chance. We got lucky there that didn't go in the back of the net. To be fair, though, on the balance of play, I'd say he did very well to take that first chance in the opening minutes. And then the second one, he's probably, ruining, or maybe the football gods were being a little kind to us there by allowing him to miss that one. I mean, how do you see this game going? Do you think, Spurs are going to come out, sort of quickly to try to score an opening goal? Or are they going to maybe try to, like you were saying, focus on maybe not conceding, in these opening minutes here of this game? I mean, what sort of approach do you think Postecoglou or maybe these players are going to take? Are they going to come out the gates firing, or are they going to maybe look to, again, be a little bit conservative for the opening minutes, try not to concede anything dangerous to Frankfurt? It's hard to say, really.
I don't even think just be more conservative, Jack. It's not even a case of being more conservative. It's just being switched on, tuned in, and ready to go. I genuinely believe that. Not stepping off them. Go and get up in their face. Look to put pressure on the ball. Be aggressive in the press. When you're in possession, nice touch out from your feet. Move that ball on swiftly. It's not a case of sitting off them or It's just a case of doing the right things, being switched on, ready to go. The 10 minutes before halftime and the 10 minutes after halftime has notoriously caused us a lot of problems this year, and the last 5-10 minutes as well. We need to see this through. We need to become confident in possession. And look, let's try and go at them and get this. Look, I've seen Richarlison on the pitch at halftime. I'm pretty sure he will be hoping for some minutes tonight. I just wonder, could he come on and make a difference and go and grab that goal that we need to go and win this game? Like, we've got options off the bench. Mikey Moore, is there if we need him as well. Look, it's a big half of football. We're still in this game. We're not being outplayed. We're giving it a go. Now it's just a matter of, do we have the balls to press home the advantage?
Some people are asking for Richie to come on. He's technically an option on the left wing. We know that. He can play on the left wing. He can come on up front to replace Solanke or be as a second striker, kitchen sink time, or even early on in games. I mean, it's hard to say. I think you go first 10 minutes at least, allowing, the players that might have underperformed in that first half or been a little bit shaky in that first half. I think you allow them, this chance here to see if they can play a bit better. But once that happens, after 10 minutes or so, I think you do need to make changes if you're Ange Postecoglou, just because it's not like everyone has played brilliantly or anything. There's been nervy moments from everybody. And also as well, for me, Sonny, I think has had more possession, but he's not been that great in my opinion, whereas Johnson's been anonymous. So I just think got to make a change there on the wing, one or the other. And as well, maybe potentially in midfield at some point, someone like a
Madison buttering up the ref.
One thing he can't do, Ange Postecoglou, is please, for God's sake, do not take Madison off the pitch. Is what I will say.
Not when we're looking for a goal tonight. I'll lose it. What I will say is, though, I can't even remember what I was going to say now. Forget it.
Well, we'll find it later. Spurs opening moments here. Johnson giving it away, but Bergvall, great touch onto it.
Done.
Finds
Johnson. Johnson. No, Johnson, take it.
Oh, my Lord.
Take it in your pack. Get turned, man. Just get turned and you're in.
Take a touch. Holy fuck. Oh, my Lord, man. Take a touch.
What's he done there? Why isn't he just got turned, man?
Why does he think he's fucking Brenaldinho all of a sudden? Jesus.
Just don't get what he's done there.
I mean, Solanke as well. He's waiting for you to take a touch to then play it to him. Not a first time like that. Jesus, man. It's not even the right option. Great ball, though, over the top.
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was going to say. If it is a case where they're getting on top, of the game, Ange can't stand by and watch it happen. He has to make substitutions and rattle some of the players and say, I'll pull you off if you're not doing it, Yeah. It's a good start to this half, though. Putting them under pressure.
Oui.
See if we can go and get our awards.
Bergvall.
Someone get close to him, please.
Well done.
No, that's a great tackle. No way, Red. He's got the ball.
Looked like he did, Bentancur. He's been everywhere
He's foot around.
Again, Mario Götze seems to be playing as sort of the second striker with Ekitike.
If Bergvall gets booked tonight as well, by the way, this is the return leg, just to let people know. Same with Bassoum if he comes on and gets booked. Right, let's go at them now this half. Come on, Spurs. Onto Van de Ven. Onto Destiny. Moves it on to Madison. Nice and quicker there.
Madison, what a turn from Madison.
That's a brilliant turn.
No, man. No giveaways, please. Opening minutes. Good try, though. Udogie. Bentancur.
It's more like it was sharp on the ball. Now we are sharp. Let's go. Come on, Romero.
Show for Pedro.
Good ball into. Get turned. Solanke, make a run.
Yeah, someone needs to.
He just needs to peel off the centre back and go there. He's coming towards him. Just peel off and go in behind. Give him the option.
Agreed. That was sketchy from Brennan, though. And Udogie as well, man. That doesn't need to go out of play.
There. No. Give it into Sonny. Oh, come on, pop it in there. Right, let's go, Bergvall. Get turned. Good ball. Here we go. Come on, Poro. Put it in. Good ball. Oh, it's just over Johnson's head. It's just over the head. Unlucky. It's much more better now. It's more like it. This is what we need to be doing.
Did not look like a bad ball from Pedro.
Come on, get on the press. Well done. Well read, Mickey.
There you go, Udogie. Good turn.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
See you later.
Puts it in. Oh, it's flashed across the goal.
Hit again, but it's all right. Good play.
This is better, though. This is much better from Tottenham. Put the ball in the box. It's what we want to see. It's brilliant from Destiny. Skins his man. Get out my way. Look at that. Nuts. Fuck off. Brilliant cross. It's unbelievable.
Great play there.
It's a great ball as well. It's actually a really good ball. Two of them have just gone near post. You just want them to split, one near, one far. Oh, unlucky. Oh, go on, Dom. Unlucky. Jesus Christ, he's such a donkey, man. He's such a donkey. Come on, Sonny, get out there. Well done. You done enough to slow it down.
Here you go, Sonny. Get onto it, man.
Now go,
Put
Dom.
the pressure on. Force it go long.
There we
Win
go.
this now.
Turn this over.
There you go,
done,
Mickey.
Can the midfield pick it up?
Don't let this bounce. Thank you.
That's fucking brilliant. Time, Poro.
Romero, he's looking to play a pass. Yeah, Pedro there.
Time,
Pedro's making a run and
Oh,
behind.
play dumb. Play dumb. It's under hit.
Oh,
I don't believe it.
Simple, Pedro.
Oh, time.
There you
Go on,
go,
Madison. Good
Mads.
turn. Play Sonny,
Sir.
please. Oh, he just gets dispossessed.
Challenge.
Oh, shit. We're under
Challenge.
pressure now. Got to take that down, Destiny.
Romero, now's your time, man. Pedro, don't let him inside. Jesus, Pedro, man.
Midfield's got to get back there. Madison and Johnson are slow to get back.
Top of the area.
It's another shot. Oh, no. They're in behind. It's a ball
Well
across.
done,
That's
Bergvall.
unbelievable defending from Bergvall. That's unbelievable from Bergvall.
And
Well
Romero
done,
there to see
Romero.
that out of play.
That is unbelievable from Lucas Bergvall.
What a game-saving challenge from Bergvall.
Madison and Johnson were very slow to get back there. Very, very slow. Watch them coming in. You got to get back quicker. That is unbelievable from Lucas Bergvall because that's a tap-in.
Yeah,
That is
Romero kept him on
quality.
side as well.
Oh,
Post.
let it run,
Deal
let it
with
run. Look at their fans, man. Fuck me, they're up for this.
Like I said, when I was in Berlin, they were one of the most memorable.
Oh, well done, Solanke. Good running. Good running.
There you go,
Well,
sir!
that's a yellow. You've got to book him there. He was about to play that in behind. You've got to book him.
Sir!
Big up, Davy Shire. Good to
He's
see you,
got
my man.
his
How are you
hand
keeping?
around his neck. Ref.
By the way, guys, give Davey the love. He hasn't been too well lately, so please get in there and give the man some love.
Shout out, Davy Shire. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Cobber.
Anyone else popping in? Big up, Dillinger. Good to see you.
We've been a little distracted more than usual this game, everybody. Apologies.
Go on, Barkval. Go on. Go on. Keep going. Keep going. Get up. Keep going. Make a nuisance.
Well
Well
done.
done. Unlucky.
Well
Well
done,
done, Barkval.
Bergs.
Go. That's good pressing. Fucking come on. Let's
Come
go.
on, lads.
Well done, Dom. Good pressure. Keep going, Dom.
Pressure
You will
on,
get
pressure
your
on, pressure
reward
on.
if you keep it up. Sonny!
Sonny!
Oh,
Touch!
unlucky. He
He
just
touched
slips.
there.
This is
Oh,
better,
my
though.
Lord.
This is better. Keep it going. Keep it going.
He
Don't let off.
You need
This
a
is
good
there.
touch there. Oh my God, that would have been a goal.
You just got to
Would've been a
keep it going.
goal.
Again, Solanke's so unlucky. It just never comes to his part, man.
If he just has an
It's
okay
never-
touch, just a decent touch at all, just oh my
It's
God,
hard them ones when you're intercepting
it's
it.
fired
though,
into you.
know.
It is fired
Yeah.
into you. But Jesus, you're right. If that just deflects towards Solanke, win this, Romulus.
Oh,
Please,
no.
man, you got to win that.
Oh, Poro, that's weak. Well done,
Bentancur.
Bentancur. Oh, Bentancur, that's class. Get back to him, Romero.
Benton class.
Oh, brilliant. Let's go. This is good. Let's keep it moving. Give it into Sonny. Give it to him, the doggy. Come on, Sonny.
Someone make a run for him. Find Udogi now.
There we
Bergs,
go.
go
See, when
for
a
it.
dog doesn't take his space, it's much better. It opens it up more. Here we go.
Pedro,
No.
Jesus
Copy, Poro.
Christ, man.
Oh, fuck, Poro.
Jesus Christ, Pedro. Pedro.
You better deal with this, Poro. There's only one. You got to get out there and put the pressure on him.
Win that.
Oh, well done.
He showed
Well
it
done,
to you,
Ben.
lad.
Well, get turned, Johnson. Ref,
Sir!
well done.
Johnson as well.
Come on, Spurs. It's just that sloppy error. We don't need them. We just don't need them.
Pedro, bad giveaway. But even then, with Johnson here, it's just clumsy touches. He actually showed it to Ekatike somehow,
Yeah.
even though he had this whole back turn to him. Poro's one-on-one defending is a potential heart attack, says King Ali. I agree, man.
Yeah.
He's just It's just
It
not
makes
even.
me so nervous, bro. Like, there's always an opportunity off it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how well you're doing in the game. There's just always an opportunity off it for you. It's what worries me.
Which is why, though,
We
Pedro
don't
needs to
score
be
enough
better in
goals.
possession. He needs to be better in possession, Pedro, because that's what he gives you.
And then, like, when we don't score the amount of goals that we need to score, it always comes back to bite you. Romero. There's a bit more space opening up for us if we can just get the right runners and find the right ball.
That's all right. Romero, man on. Geez, you got to hold on to it here.
Johnson.
Really exposing ourselves there. Well done, Johnson.
Give it out to Sonny now. Play him, Sonny. Oh.
Play Bergs. Bergs, you're turning into trouble, but
brilliant,
he does so well.
Brilliant time.
Have a hit.
Has a shot. Oh, it's off the bar. A doggy. Oh, no.
Doggy, please.
That's fucking unbelievable from Lucas Bergvall. Unlucky kid. More of the same.
What a strike.
Let's go. Come on, Tottenham. There's one here for us. Come on.
Hell, what class for Bergvall there.
Oh, jeezy Louise.
But Udogie, man, please, you need you there, Udogie.
He's just got to do better there, man. He's just got to. But look, this is better for Tottenham. The space is there. That's what I'm saying. It's opening up now. Can we just take advantage of it? Their defensive unit isn't that tight now.
Fucking hell. Class from Bergvall.
It's unbelievable. What a strike. Give back to him.
No need to take extra touches. Come on, lads. Move it quickly.
There we go. Let's go, Romulus. What can you find?
Some make a run in behind for Romero.
On to Johnson. Johnson, play Bergvall.
There you go, Johnson. Great ball, lad.
Time.
Whip it across. Could have whipped it
now
across.
Now whip it.
There we are. Solanke, good
hold up play.
Good. Sir!
On to Sonny. Sonny! Oh, what a save! What a save! That is better from Dominic Solanke. That is much better. Unlucky.
I thought it was headed in.
That's more like it from Tottenham Hotspur, though. This is much better. Oh, it's a good save. It's a fucking unbelievable save. Oh, come on. This is there if we want it, guys. It's there.
Chances are falling Spurs' way. I still look at that Udogie one, man. It felt like he just... Oh, my gosh. The goal was gaping, too, with Udogie.
Come on, Rambam.
Pedro, whip it in, lad.
Oh, it's off the bar again!
Off the bar!
Oh, it's Bentancur!
Come on!
Oh, this is better from Tottenham. This is more like it. We are pumped. Come on. Got to try and get the back, find the back of the net with one of these.
Oh, my Lord. Just go in. Just go in. Give me that sweet release. Let it go in the back of the net.
The story of our season, Jack. It just won't go in.
Let it go in the back of the net. That's two now off the bar.
That one from Bergvall was unbelievable, by the way. Oh my God.
Both off the bar. Both.
Even that one, like it's dipping as well. It just does. Oh man.
How are we not getting the bounce of the ball? How are we not getting it? Give us that bounce, please. And again, Udogie, I'd say, with the follow-up.
Just got to try and keep the pressure on here.
Oh, those are goals there. Those are all goals.
Oh.
So unlucky. So unlucky. You can't even fault it for bad finishing. It's just unlucky. So unlucky.
Yeah, it's just so unlucky, man. Oh.
Maybe Sonny could have done better with his, shot. Maybe Sonny needs to bury that. But even then, it was a good save.
Maybe he could have hit it a little bit higher, more out of reach of the goalkeeper.
But Bergvall and Bentancur is so fucking unlucky.
Here we go, Porro. Find them.
Oh, good run.
Johnson.
There you go, Johnson. Great work. Good try.
Oh, well done, Madison. Find someone. Find someone. Madison. Oh, it's saved again. Oh, please, just go in. Please, just go in.
Sonny, play him.
Oh, good ball. A doggy. Oh, no one's there. Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs.
Oh my
Come
on. How's it not got in?
It just won't go in. It's unbelievable from Madison. It is great play. Even there. Oh, it just will not go in, Jack.
Should he fire it across to Solanke earlier there? It's a good shot. Oh, it's a good
It's
save.
good. He does well
It's a
there.
good
He
save.
does well there,
It's another good save from the keeper. Fucking hell.
It's a short corner, Madison.
Matters.
Well, it's just didn't really get the
Matter up
purchase on
there.
it. Keep it alive. He's off.
Oh, did we just... Did we
Stand in
play
front of it.
ourselves-
Well done.
Played ourselves offside. Are you kidding me?
Keep the pressure on. There's a goal here if we really want it. Andrews isn't happy with something there with the referee. Fuck me.
That's Sweeting. Best 5 minutes we played in 3 months.
Could be like 5-1 up, man. If we just had more luck.
How's it not gone over the line? How's it not
I know.
gone in the back of the net?
Like you
Fucking
said, I just
hell.
want that sweet release, lad. Go on, get the pressure on here. There we go. The press is really working dividends for us today. Oh no, they played well out here though. It's 2 lucky headers.
Win the header.
It's a 3-on-2 situation. Oh, that is fucking unbelievable from Mickey van der Ven. Oh no, it's all the space on the right hand side. Porro's gonna get out.
He hits it.
Well
Well
done.
done. Get there, Dom. Sonny, work hard here, boy. Come on now, kid.
Don't let the game go by now, Tottenham. Keep the pressure. We'll get the ball back. Don't switch off. It's a ball in. Well done. Time, Sonny.
Composure.
Good ball.
That's not the right pass. Solanke's got to do better, though. I don't think it's the right pass, though. And Johnson's got to make a run in behind there. He's jogging again. Someone's got to make it a run behind for Sonny. There's space in behind there. Don't show. Fuck's sake, man. Johnson, quit jogging.
Come on, Spurs. So there's definitely one here for us. There's something we could take a lead to Frankfurt. We just need a bit of luck, man. Just need that ball to cross that fucking line.
Take this next chance, boys. Come on now.
Well done, Dom. Flicks it on, no one there. Well done, Borgvald. Madison, that'll do. Go on, Dom. Let go. Let it beat you, man.
There you go. Pedro makes a challenge. Don't you dare, ref.
Back to Vicario. Back to Vicario.
Bentancur, man on.
Down to Johnson.
Pedro, lad, need you, man. Oh,
well done, Madison.
Get out wide to Sonny, man.
Fuck off.
Get out wide.
Good ball. Let's go, Sonny. Oh, no, Sonny. Not there, Sonny. Ref, he stuck Sonny out. Thank you. That's a yellow. Thank you. Thank you, ref. Right, come on. Let's get back going forward now. Oh, there, Esposir. That was disgusting. Now you're a red card. The ball's gone there, no? Could that be a red? Oh, yeah, he stuck him out.
Hell.
That's a red card. It's a fucking red card. The ball's way gone.
Disgusting challenge.
Oh, and the studs are up. Oh, ref. You've missed one there. Oh, you've missed one there. Big time. That's a red card.
For you, Plonker.
He's got away with that.
Man's playing a different sport.
Come on, let's punish them for that. He's woken Son up now. I have a feeling.
There's no need for that as well. Jesus Christ.
Van der Ven with the big switch. Johnson, he's just too late. He's not getting enough pressure on it, man.
He's not making runs in behind. He's just, Jesus, man.
There we go. Get the pressure on here again. Well done, Bentancur. Van der Ven, play it. Good ball. Well held. Ref.
Sorry, sir.
Ref.
How much do you need? Ref.
Oh, my God. He hasn't given it.
How much do you need of him? How much more can you hold him? Pedro, take him out.
They're going to go through here.
Well done, Mickey.
I actually can't believe the ref's never given that. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting how he's not giving that.
Get there, Rom.
Oh, no.
Back post. Udogi, get out.
That's a free kick, though. How's the ref not called that, man? They've literally got that chance off the back of that. He's fucking holding on to him all day long.
Do you make subs now if you're Ange?
I don't know. It's hard because, we've had a really good spell in the game there, man.
I
don't know.
I think you take Johnson off because actually my thing is with Johnson, he's actually been all right when he's touched it. He just barely touches it. He touches it every 20 minutes. That's the thing with Johnson. He never gets any touches on the ball, but when he has had some, he's been all right.
RST, you said this is a man's game. If that's a foul, that's gone. Look how much. He's practically holding someone in a nipple cripple position. I'm sorry. That's a foul all day long. And if he's given that one, then how's he not giving the other one? Come on, get after it.
Get there,
Go
Bears.
on, bro. Brilliant. Please.
Come on, Bears.
He has to come back.
That's all right. Matters. Madison. Oh, well
Ref.
done, Johnson. Ref! That's a foul.
Oh, no. Trouble.
He's gone across Johnson, though, there. That's a foul, ref.
Yeah, it's another one. That's a foul.
Referee.
He's letting so much go.
How's he letting that go, ref? How's he letting that go?
I would argue maybe take Johnson off here. Oh, that's a free all day long. He's come through the arse of him. How many of them has he blown up on Bentacore? Jack, how many of them has he blown up on Bentacore this game? He's blown up 3 or 4 of them on Bentacore this game. So if that's, how's that not? They want us gone. Come on, Spurs. Only 25
Referee's
minutes
Polish,
left.
but he might have a German last name, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. Good clearance. Ange, man, you got to start thinking about subs, though.
Yeah.
Someone's got to get warmed up. Johnson as well. Like I've said this, everybody. I think he's actually been all right on the ball, but he's not working hard defensively, and he's not making runs behind. So he needs to be taken off at this stage. And he hasn't shown up at the back post or anything.
Down that right, could we create something? Could something come of it? Even to the degree, could you even get Richarlison on and put him out there?
Yeah.
Good pressure from Bergvall. There we go. This is where we want to be. People saying make subs before we lose this game.
Bentancur, also good touch.
Good ball.
Madison, good battling. Good battling. Here you go, Sonny.
Go on,
that's
you
Udogi.
Go on,
there you go,
that's
son. Oh, good play from Udogi. Good hold up.
How many chunks are taking out of the fucker?
Great job by Madison, though, battling for that bouncing ball there. That's the only reason we have it. Again, though, it's just Johnson, I actually think, again, he's been all right on the ball. It's just he touches it every 30 minutes.
Just need a little bit more out of the right wing now. Just a little bit more. He's fading out of the game a little, Johnson.
Triple J saying the team is clicking, wouldn't do any subs. I can understand that, but you just wonder. He's been time and time again where we leave ourselves open and then getting tired. Udogi. And there is the chance that someone off the bench could offer something. Someone off the bench can offer something.
I think I'd look to get Sarr on at some point and another winger and freshen it up a little bit. I might leave it run another 3-4 minutes, then make them.
Ball, Johnson. In the back post, Johnson. Come on, lad. Need you here. There you go.
Good ball.
There you go.
Oh, he drills it as well. It's it's a right option to do. It's good defending. Fuck. Come on. It's better. Oh, it's a good out. Good outstretched ball. Dom Solanke's fuming. He's just not going.
It's just how many times is he there just waiting for a good ball?
Bergvall telling the fans, come on, let's go.
Come on, lads. We deserve it as well. We deserve at least a 2-1 lead right now. We fucking deserve it. Come on, boys.
Be a nice time for Romulus.
Back post.
Oh. Go on, get after it. Well done.
Sonny, back to the keeper.
Nothing stupid here. Just back to Vicario.
Even better. Oh,
Bergvall, you just don't need to take that risk.
Man.
It's just no need. That's just naivety.
If you're going to do that, you better hold on to it.
Yeah.
Take him out. Oh, it's a bad giveaway there.
We're starting to just lose a little bit of grip on this game, and now is the right time to start making subs, I think.
Especially a giveaway like that, you're going to make yourself very tired.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to win it back now. Frankfurt are just going to pass it around. Good challenge, Bentancur. What a challenge.
Yeah, you haven't given them yet, ref. Don't start.
What an animal. Bentancur, absolute animal this game.
Yeah, he's mopping it up in there.
And he's also, I don't even think he's put a foot wrong in possession.
What time does Papa Matsar get ready to come on?
And behind, Pedro. Well done, Pedro. Well done.
Has he given it? No, he hasn't. He has.
Well done, Pedro.
He's lucky. He's fucking lucky.
He sold it. He sold it.
Everyone's saying time for subs now. Everyone wants fresh legs. We're all so desperate to win this.
Please, Ange, make a sub. This is classic, though, where the other team makes a sub before we do.
Yeah.
Surely we're making one. Looks like I feel like I saw Johnson going off.
Not sure. No. Might have gone for water, Jack.
Fucking hell. Ange, man.
Right, Madison, let's get turned.
It's better pay off if we're going to keep these players on.
Van de Ven moves it on to Romero. Romero's gone for the over-the-top ball to Madison. Keeper's out. He didn't even touch him, Gee. He's nowhere near you, keeper. Fuck off, twat.
Madison trying to pull off his glove.
Win this, turn it over. Let's go again. Well done, Van de Ven. That's fucking beautiful cushion header. Let's go, Destiny. Let's go, Destiny. Take it to the byline. Oh, brilliant. Ref, please. I'm giving me yellow now. He needs a yellow now. You got to book him and we'll get Joy down this side. Come on. Well done, ref. A good ball in the box here. Come on. Al Ben says, need to take our chances when we were up. Come on, Solanke, do something for that 60 mil. Look, it was just unlucky. We hit the bar twice. A good couple of good saves from the goalkeeper. We're unlucky. You just need that little bit of luck, man.
Madison's could have gone in. Bergvall's could have gone in. Bentancur's could have gone in. Sonny's could have gone in. Any one of those is a second goal. Any one of those is a second goal. And then, like I said, even the rebound to Udogie, just let down by a poor first touch.
If Madison could get this to the back post because there's space there, a good little low delivery.
Come on,
get
boys.
Two players running on the end of it. We can get fashion a goal here.
Come on, boys.
You know what you need to do, Matters? Be inspired by Declan Rice. It's good. He's across. Corner
sketchy
kick.
Sketchy clearance.
Come on. See if we can get on the end of this.
Nearly an own goal from the clearance.
What point do you get Richarlison on as well? He'd be hungry.
Yeah, I think you do.
Porro. It's going to be an outswinger.
I don't even think Sonny's exempt from being taken off. I think Sonny, as well could be someone to look at taking off.
Just give us a chance to get on the end of it.
Bentancur again!
Oh,
Bentancur again! Oh,
lucky.
Benton class.
Oh.
Chances now for him. He's done well with both. Good contact with the header. Great header.
I'd argue Johnson's going to come off before Son, though. Son has,
he's been brighter.
We are getting a bit down that left-hand side now.
That's probably true. Just come on, Ange, man. You complain about not having options. You're not making any subs.
Good pressure. Unlucky.
That's Romero stepping out of defense, though. You got to cover up for him, Bentancur. Down the line now. Romero, you got to get back, lad.
Oh,
back
no,
post.
It's pulled back.
Bentancur
well
again,
done.
man. Pedro,
well done,
good clearance.
Come on, Ange, get a sub on now.
Bentancur, man. What a
Gets
defensive display he's had. Absolute animal defensively, Bentancur. They're making runs
that
behind.
Big switch.
Got to help out, son.
Starting to get a little bit tired here. We need fresh legs. Come on, man. Get players warmed up.
These Frankfurt fans need to fuck off as well. Seriously, they just don't stop. Good pressure, Bence. Johnson, man, please work hard.
Well done, Bentancur. Come on, Ange. We need fresh legs in there. Get Bergvall on, get Sarr on, get Solanke on, off, get Richarlison on.
Dude, there's not. Why is he complaining about not having options and he's
on.
70 minutes in?
There's 3 subs we can make here now just to freshen it up.
Just at least one. Fucking hell. Especially the intensity that we were playing in the first 15, 20 minutes. Like, we're not going to have that intensity any longer. The players are getting tired.
Well, the press was giving us a lot of joy, you know. Now that's starting to wane off a little bit. We do need a couple
Please, now it's out of play. Let's make a sub.
Fuck, no one warmed up.
Fuck off. Please, man, make a sub. Fucking hell, man. The chances that have fallen our way.
Yeah, we're just watching them all again. How many chances have we had, man?
That one as well. Bentancur's. How did that not go in?
Come on, Spurs. Let's fashion another chance. Romero.
There you go. Sonny. Good hold up play.
Well held.
Sir!
Ref, that's a second card. It's a second card. Let's move it right. Let's a bit of speed down this side now, Romero. Someone make a run. Someone make a run for him. There's no one making a run. Well done, Romero. Unbelievable, Romero.
Done.
Go on, Romero.
Oh, heavy touch there, though.
Well
done, Romero.
That's fucking great endeavor.
Fucking well done. What class from Romero.
Come on, there's a goal off a corner kick today.
Yeah, we've gotten it to Bentancur's head. Can we get it to the Rom Bomber?
Come on. Or even a Mickey van de Ven. Let's get on the end of this. This is a good showing from Tottenham today. We need our awards. Porro with the outswinger. It's a good ball.
Fuck you, ref.
Referee's blowing it and giving that free kick out. Come on, make subs now. 15 minutes to go. Nothing to lose. Let's make them. Let's get Sarr on. Threat outside the box. Let's get Richie on. Solanke's fading completely. Let's get Johnson off as well. He's fading.
Even changes at fullback as well. You know, how hard did they work tonight?
Yeah.
But then also, you know, it's not like Pedro's been very, you know, he's not giving me any, he's worrying me defensively at times, Pedro. Good block, Mickey.
Well done, Romero.
Great ball.
Give it a doggy.
Udogie, well done. He's warmed up into the game, I'd say, Udogie, actually.
Well done, kid.
He just needs to make a change on that right side, Ange. That's the thing. Just needs to make one change on that right side. Spence or Johnson.
Oh, hold that, Johnson.
Oh, my lord. Oh, my God. Second, third.
Lord.
Oh, my. All those touches. Holy shit.
Take him off.
Oh, my Lord. All those touches.
He's tired
Johnson.
now.
Holy fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck. All three touches. More shocking than the last one.
Everyone's saying get him off.
First touch, he ballooned it 5 feet in the air. Second touch, he couldn't even get out of control. Third touch, he ballooned it out of play. Holy shit. It's making Solanke's clumsiness look fucking competent. Fucking hell, dude. You're a winger.
Sub him now.
And you better work your ass off, man. Please. It's not even helping him out defensively here. Ange, make a sub. Is Ange like shitting bricks or something? Is he forgot that he can make a sub? Jesus Christ.
Don't lose it there. Don't lose it there. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Romero. What control there from Romero?
Tom, challenge for it.
You got to challenge for it. Exactly. Challenge for it, man.
Just running. Just challenge, man. Use your feet. Look at the size of you. You're a specimen.
He's like Kiefer Moore. He's just a PE teacher.
Porro, deliver that. Look at Madison off the back. Look at Madison off the back. Oh. Yeah, we need Spencer or Odegaard on it. That's if Odegaard's fit. That's Doggy gone down. Get him off. Don't take the risk. Just get Spence on. Get fresh legs. Here we go. 3 subs. Spence, Sarr, and Wilson Odegaard are all coming on. Come on, let's fucking go for this, Tottenham. Let's take our awards. If not, I just get a bad feeling about, Liverpool vibes all over again, where we just didn't do enough at home. Come on, we need to go for this. People saying should have come on 10 minutes ago. Fair point.
Come on, Sar.
Still plenty of time to go and get this. Let's get the ball into Wilson's feet. Get Johnson off. Don't take off Madison. Take off Bergvall. He's fading. Why is it taking so long to get them off the pitch? Come on. Water break. Water break my hole. That's Destiny Adogi off. Jed Spence going over to left back. Madison's coming off. Fucking hell. Madison's coming off. Are you taking the piss? Sar's coming on. Why Madison? Bergvall's fading.
Oh my God, man. He gets such a hard-on for taking off Madison.
And Sonny.
Oh, dude, this guy doesn't know how to make subs. He just doesn't know how to make subs. He just doesn't even watch the fucking game.
They're just not the subs I would have made at all.
All the wrong subs. All the wrong fucking subs. He waits till the 80th minute to make them. He waits until the 80th minute to make them, and then he makes all the wrong subs anyways. Fucking hell, man.
I'm not sure about any substitutions at all.
Fucking
if
better
they win
pay
the game,
off. This
if they win the game,
off.
if they win the game, I'll apologize. But I just don't. They're not. The
we're all watching the same.
I mean,
we're all watching the same game here.
You keep Son and Madison off. You take Bergvall and Johnson off there.
Takes off his most fucking creative players every time. His most creative players. Johnson as well. He's not even working hard defensively. He's been jogging the last 30 minutes.
Get out there. Don't you dare allow that pass into that.
There you go, Dom. Johnson again. Fucking hell. He's just walking.
Get to that.
Can't even get to that pass. I swear I would beat Johnson in a fucking 10K. I'd put my life on it.
Right, come on. 10 minutes to go. Let's try and get this. We need a goal.
Looks like a head injury. Madison, why'd you take off fucking Madison?
He does not look happy at all, and I don't blame him.
How do you take off Madison? How do you take off Madison and Sonny? How?
Madison is pissed. Look at him. He's fucking fuming. He is fuming. He's ready to blow. I don't blame him, actually.
He nearly scored, man. He's the one. He created that one chance.
He's playing well. He's playing well. I don't blame him.
He's also fuming. Madison's gotten stuck in a few times as well. I think he's been better. As Bergvall had that 1 minute. He created the goal, for fuck's sake, Madison.
Well, you just keep Son. You keep Son on. You keep Madison on. You bring Spence on at left back. Let them work it down there. You haul Johnson off. Bring on Udebur. You take off Bergvall, who's fading, and you bring in fucking Papamatasar. I just don't get it, man. It's like the right players coming off the bench, but the wrong players coming off the pitch. Like, especially that last bit of play from Johnson. That even that should have changed his mind. Even if that wasn't the sub he wanted to make, that should have changed his mind.
Bergvall had that lovely moment, of course, but what has he done apart from that? I hate to say that.
He's had a good game. He's just fading out of it now.
I just mean, like, Madison created another amazing moment. He nearly scored from it. The keeper made a good save. It's just you have to keep Madison on the pitch. Have to keep Madison on, man.
Well done, Van der Vaart. Or Van der Ven, sorry. Oh, brilliant turn. Brilliant turn.
Play from
Let's go, Wilson. And Spence.
Or Tell,
Spence.
Yeah.
Spence. Pulls it back. It's a good ball. Johnson! No! No, Johnny!
Fuck off, Johnson! Oh, my Lord.
It's great play down the wing between Spence and Udebur.
Oh, my Lord. He buries it against Southampton, and that's an easier one than the Southampton one. It's easier. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my gosh.
No, Porro, wrong. You don't step out there. You fucked us. Get out. Please get out. Thank fuck.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
How many chances have we had?
RST with the super chat says people need to stop doing this with Johnson, not having a pop at you guys. I mean, in general, stop propping him up for scoring against relegation.
Yeah, that was an easier chance. It was an easier chance. It was an easy. The left-footed finish he had against Southampton was far harder. Far harder. And also the annoying thing with Johnson is that he worked harder in the Southampton game than he has in this one. He literally did. He worked harder in the Southampton game. He still didn't work hard enough, in my opinion. But he worked harder in that game than he has in this one. It's just baffling. And that's such a sitter. That's a sitter.
I agree with you though. RST, we do, we get. Oh, well done, Solanke. Good turn, ref.
Ref, you better. How's that not a yellow card? How has Koch not had a yellow card yet?
Yeah, the amount of fouls he's made.
He had his arm around Solanke at one point. Or his arm around his neck. Bentancur, thank you. Man, Bentancur has been classed. Sir! He's just gotten trampled over. Bentancur has been class. Ref, he's just gotten killed there. Ref. Bentancur is my man of the match. He's been unbelievable tonight. I don't think he's put a single foot wrong. Every touch has been perfect. Every challenge he's made has saved us. Unbelievable. Everybody in the midfield has been good tonight. I mean, Madison, Barrickball, all of them have been good.
Yeah.
Just, Ange, man, how are you taking off fucking Madison?
Come on, dynamic duo on this side. Good ball.
Whip it in, Tell. Whip it in.
Oh, just will not go in. Oh, just will not go in. That's a corner all day long.
Surely the center back touched it. The center back touched it.
That's it.
Surely the center back touched it there.
What a ball.
How many corners have they missed tonight, the referees?
It's a good ball, that by Tal. Oh, my God, he's kicked it. Come on now. It's a good ball, that as well.
Oh, my Lord. The referee has missed yet again. Like, what is that? The fifth corner they've missed.
I think the referee's been very poor today.
And he's going to give us a card for this, it looks like. Jeez, yeah, I was going to lose my shit if he did give Romero a card there. Of all the fouls as well that Robin Koch has gotten wrong.
Come on, there's another big chance left in this for us still. There's one more. Come on. Oh, go. Go, play him. Oh, it's under hit. Frankie, no. Fucking no, Solanke. Please, Dom, that was your chance. Fucking hell.
Shoot it or fire it across.
Oh, he's such a donkey.
You got to shoot it or fire it across.
Right there, he's just got to put it across, man. He's took the wrong option.
You're right.
Please, Dom.
Oh, my Lord. And he does it so late.
That was it. That was the chance. That was the breakaway. Go on the press again. That's where the joy's coming. Go on the press again. It's 4 minutes left. We've got to try and go and get our awards. This will be such a hard evening. We've played so well. We've put on a good performance, but
deserve a 2-1. It deserves to be 2-1.
Well, that's the thing. If we don't take our awards, we leave ourselves in a very bad position. It'd be like that Liverpool semi-final all over again, the Carabao Cup. Here
Charleston
we go,
on.
Come on, Richie. Oh, Richie, what a return it would be.
I need a match winner from Rich.
What a fucking return it would be, Rich.
Scored a winner against Marseille in the Champions League.
Jog Dominic Solanke. Fucking start jogging off right now. Come on, Richie. He's going to press. He's going to press like his fucking life depends on it.
Come on, Richie. Need you, man. Need you, Rich. Come on, Big. Come on, Big Rich. The pigeon is back.
Well done, Van der Ven. Just need to create one chance for him. We just need one good ball in the box, and he will get on the end of it. It's just whether he can guide it towards goal.
You know he'll take it, Rich.
But it's just whether he can guide it towards goal or not.
Does have good movement, Richarlison.
Go, Richie. It's what you're in the team for. Let loose. Fly, pigeon, fly. Well done, Porro. Don't foul him. Don't fucking foul him.
Giving them time.
Try and keep the game alive with 2 minutes to go. You need to keep the ball alive. You don't need the fouls.
There's El Yewahi. What a fucking finish.
Channeling everything into Richarlison. Shannon, take all my good vibes.
It was a hell of a finish.
Right, can we get on with the game now, ref? Come on, these subs are boring. Right, blow it. Let's get on now. He could cause us a problem in the closing stages. Why? Trying to fashion a 3-on-2 scenario here.
Uh-oh. Come on, boys. Push out, Sar. Push out. There you go. Push out.
Use your legs.
Get on,
Come
Rich. Get on him, Rich. Get on him, Rich.
He's going to slip. He's going to slip, Rich.
There you go. Motivate him.
Right, let's turn this and fashion a chance.
He's offside.
Win that, Porro.
There you go,
well done, Lucas.
Someone help him out. Oh, my God. Of course, ref gives it the other way.
Come on, we've got one last chance in us. Come on. Hennessy, all the highlights aren't from the first half. A lot of them chances we hit the bar and all were in the second half.
Yeah, all of them were in the second half, man. We've hit the bar twice. We've had Madison's, shot saved. We had Solanke with a couple, I think.
Son with a shot saved.
Bentancur off the post.
Bentancur with a header saved.
All in the second half.
Oh, Porro, you got to win them, man. Right, let's get it going. Throw in, right. Come on. 3 minutes to fashion one chance. Come on.
Would you say that Spurs lost their momentum, though, since the subs, Dave? Or at least... It's not like we created anything more since then. That's the thing.
That's the thing. You just... In the moments when we're fashioning them chances, we need to take them, It's unlucky. It's one of them. It's sort of like we've just been more unlucky today than anything, in terms of in front of goal. Do you know what I mean? It's just it's been a decent show, and it's just disappointing that we haven't took our reward, so to speak.
Johnson, not a bad idea.
They're just trying to hammer Pedro Porro's side now.
Ref. Bergfall. Ref.
Give that.
Ref.
He's tried to stay honest and everything. Get on the press. No point in moaning. Get on the press. We need to try and force the issue. Go, Johnson.
How is that not a foul? Let's go to Romulus. Bring it down. Bring it down. Oh, get onto it, Bent. What a pass from Bentancur. Heavy. Try, but...
Right, come on. Get it out.
Sar!
Ref. Right, one chance. Come on, one chance, Spurs. One fucking chance. Come on, Richie. This is what you're brought on for. Come on, Richie.
How many of those sort of fouls, though, have they done tonight? That the referees either let go or not given a card for.
Just hasn't pulled out enough cards, which means they can continue to do it.
Feel for matters.
Come on, you Spurs. Back across. Ah! score.
Again. How
Oh,
is
it
it
just
not
will
gone in
not
the
go
back of the
in.
net? How is it
It
not
just
gone in the
won't
back of the net?
fucking go in.
How is
One
it
more
not gone in
corner
the
kick
back of the
here.
net? How is it Bentancur who wins it again here? Bentancur has been lively tonight from the headers.
Oh, he does
Great
all right.
header. Oh,
Oh,
man, it's a
he's got to score.
sitter.
He's
It's
got
a
to score.
sitter.
He's just got to score, man. He just doesn't. Oh,
Oh, my
no. He
Lord.
gets it all wrong.
Mickey.
Let me get one from the corner here.
Fucking hell.
Come on, a good delivery. Oh, shit.
Bentancur again. Oh, Pedro, 2 shit crosses.
Oh,
Ha,
sorry.
what are you doing there?
Mackie Van Ven's chance. That was it.
It's terrible
was
from
it.
Tell. That's a sitter. That's a sitter.
Well, that's it.
Oh, my Lord. Missed opportunities, missed chances. I'll also say terrible substitutions. I have to say it. Terrible. Waited far too long to make them and made all the wrong ones. I don't know. I'm at a head loss here. I mean, Spurs played well enough to win this game at 3-1. Could have won this game 3-1. I think deserved a 3-1 from it. I mean, Frankfurt did nothing in the second half. I mean, they had their chances in the first, Frankfurt, but they didn't have chances in the second. Literally none that I can even remember. Maybe it's just delusional. Maybe it's just recency bias. But seriously, Spurs could have easily won this game 3-1. But then also as well, you have to keep on your creative players. Madison, Sonny, one of them, at least keep one of them on. He takes them both off with plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go. It's not like he took them off in the 88th minute, 87th minute. He took them off like 79th minute. Fucking hell, man.
Well,
But again, it doesn't even matter because we had so many chances to score and win the game. It's just Frankfurt have to be the happier team. Frankfurt are lucky to be 1-1. It could have easily been 3-1. Easily.
Look, it's a frustrating evening for Spurs fans. I think calmer heads will probably prevail tomorrow. Look, we played well. I thought we put in a good performance there tonight. We created enough chances to try and take something to Frankfurt, but ultimately we've come up short. And I just wonder, will it come back to bite us like that Liverpool game in the semi-final? You know, we only took one goal with us. We had one disallowed. Pedro Porro, missed a sitter as well. And ultimately, as soon as they got that goal, we absolutely crumbled over there down at Anfield. And I am worried that we didn't take enough out of this game to go to Frankfurt. We just shot ourselves in the foot. We just didn't take our rewards. Look, I would put today more down to some of it being unlucky in front of goal. Look, Van de Ven's missed a sitter at the end. Sonny maybe could have done a little bit better.
Yeah, most of them were unlucky. Yeah.
Solanke had a good breakaway, didn't do enough with it. Postecoglou took a gamble leaving Johnson on for that chance that he ballooned over the bar. It's just like we actually performed well today. We were in control a lot of that. But the reality is, Frankfurt came here to sit in and just keep taking to the home leg. That's their whole game plan, and they've succeeded today. Whether it doesn't matter how well we played, how unlucky we were, their game plan succeeded today. They now have something going to the away leg or into their home leg, and they would fancy their chances to push home that advantage now. It doesn't matter how unlucky or how well we played today, we just didn't take our awards, and that's been a big part of the problem this season in general, or in games when we have played well or we have been in the ascendancy, we just don't seem to press home that advantage. We hit the bar twice, in the second half. Son had a good opportunity. Bentancur had another header that was straight down on the keeper's throat. Van de Ven right at the end. A couple of good breakaways where maybe we could have been a bit more decisive. But again, it's just hard not to be frustrated with Tottenham Hotspur. And look, I got to say about the substitutions, I think they were wrong, to be quite frank. Look, people could make the argument, maybe could have made them a little bit earlier. But I just think he's made the wrong ones. I just think taking off Madison was the wrong decision. I think taking off Son was the wrong decision. I think Son was starting to get into that game. Brennan Johnson was fading out of the game. So I think he's made the two wrong decisions there. The Spencer Dolgy one, that no one can argue with that.
No.
But Tell Tell coming on and Papa Matasar coming on. Some would argue the right players coming on the pitch, but he's
Yeah.
took the wrong players off the pitch. And I just can't help but feel if he kept Son and Madison on, could we have maybe just got that goal to
Even
take
more
out to
pressure.
Germany? Yeah, a bit more pressure, because I just feel like, Madison had a really good game today. He was up for the fight. He was tackling in possession. He was good on the ball. Some lovely turns in midfield, breaking away, creating spaces for others. And that game was opening up in the second half. That's where Son and Madison become deadly. And I just feel like he made the wrong substitutions, and to a degree maybe took the momentum out of us going forward a little bit. And it's just another opportunity missed tonight, Jack. And our away record in Europe, and I don't want to say this, but right. But we have to make people aware of it. It's not good down the years. It's not good. We went out to Zagreb with an advantage. Their manager was in prison. We got knocked out. Patros de Frere away from home, lost out there. Vitesse Arnhem, you even go to this season, Galatasaray away from home, Rangers from home, we were piss poor. We haven't been good away from home. Even in the Premier League, we've been poor away from home. So it is a monumental task and a monumental fight and an effort that's going to be needed in that away leg. We are going to need luck, and we are going to need to certainly everybody to play absolutely fantastically well to get out of there and get into the semi-finals. But I just think many people will feel maybe we've shot ourselves in the foot here again today.
It just feels so similar to other games this season. For me, I just have to make this very, very, very clear. It is down to the missed chances and the missed opportunities tonight. Like, I agree with Dave that a couple of them, maybe a few of them actually, that's how many chances there were in that second half. A few of them were just unlucky. Bergvall's shot, I mean, can you really ask that to be any better? No, it was an absolute wonder strike. And then maybe it falls to Udogie there. Udogie could have done a bit better with it, but Bentancur's as well, off the bar, rattling the woodwork, basically within minutes of each other. How did any of those not go in? And then you look at maybe some other moments there where, again, it's just maybe down to unluckiness, really. I know Bentancur had another one. Sonny's, probably was just a good save. Perhaps he could have done bit better with that. But then there's just some sitters like Johnson.
The Van de Ven one at the end is a chance, isn't it?
I mean, before even Van de Ven's, though, Johnson's, man, that chance was easier than the one he put away against Southampton. The one he put away against Southampton, like, he was actually covered and actually had to lift it over the Southampton defender. He had an incredible finish with the left foot. That one, there wasn't really like any defender that was actually that close to him. He just skies it over the bar. He was from like the 6-yard box, and that's just a sitter and a half. And then with Van de Ven's, like, just to give us that 2-1 cushion, despite the missed chances before that. Van de Ven's got to put that in the back of the net as well. And there's just others. There's so many other chances. I mean, Madison did really well to create his space on one of them, fires it at the keeper. Keeper makes a good save, but how do we not get anything from that? There were some chances where it just flashed across the box, and we just didn't get that bounce of the ball. They were just, I mean, I'm losing my head at this point. There were just so many chances in that game. Some of them were unlucky, where they just, if you get a bounce of the ball, football gods are on your side. They go in the back of the net, happy days. But then as well, some of them are just down to lack of a clinical edge. Like, come on. Like, I'm really thinking of Johnson's as well. Like, Johnson for me is just, again, the fact that he kept him on, like you say there, to probably be there for that sort of goal that Johnson is so good at. He is so good at that type of goal, making that flash run across the box, to sort of tap one home like that off of some great work from Jed Spence. Jed Spence came on and it straight away created a chance like that. And then Johnson balloons it over the bar, but then just continues to jog around, not really work hard defensively. Again, only touches it so often to even contribute to any of the creative play. It's just, for me, it is down to the missed chances, but I also have to look at Ange for just the game management of the substitutions. I think some of them came way too late, but then also just taking off both Son and Madison. I don't even know if I would have criticized if he took off Son in this game. I just think Madison or Son needed to stay on. You need to keep one of your creative players on there. The guys that were getting onto the ball, causing Frankfurt problems, and were just sort of the danger men in the game. And you wonder as well, like, the pressure was really on Frankfurt in that stage as they were defending, for their lives. And if you keep on one of those danger men, I think the pressure just continues to build and continues to pile up. We had to wait for Tell to get into the game. We had to wait for some like Sarr to get into the game, for these others to get into the game. this is maybe even being a stickler, but I'd argue that Udogie was actually better than Pedro Porro on the day too. So unless Udogie needed to be taken off because of an injury or something, I wonder if even Spence would have been better in,
Well, the
coming in
doggy
for
went
Pedro
down, don't
Porro.
forget, when he
Yeah,
made the
yeah. So maybe
substitution.
that's just me being a stickler there, but I'll be
Look,
clear. I'll be clear and say it comes down to missed chances, but also substitutions played a part as well. I don't think you can say it didn't play a part. I think it did play a part at the end of the day, the substitutions in the game management, which just feels so similar to other games of this season, Dave, where we felt like we deserved the win, but it's down to missed opportunities and a bit of unluckiness, but then also substitutions maybe hindering us as well.
no, look, 100%. Look, I
But
can
in that
understand.
order, literally in that order, if you know what I mean. Priority is missed chances, unluckiness, maybe second, and then third in the rank would be substitutions.
No, look, I can fully understand the frustration that we didn't come out with a win, which we fully deserved, and I can understand the reservations of going out to Germany. But, we did play well today. We did fashion
Yeah, we did play
chances. It
well.
is an
We
improvement
deserve to win.
on what we've seen recently. It's a
Deserve to
massive
win.
improvement. And it sort of gives you a little bit of hope. The hope is still alive. We didn't lose. We're still going out there. It's effectively now, just a 90 minutes starting off 0-0 again. And who wins it on the day? It's down to 90 minutes of football now. So, look, it's one of them. You can leave half glass full, half glass empty. It's one of them. It leaves it open to that tonight. But I don't want to be overly negative because there has been, they performed a lot
Season's not
better.
over.
It was a much better showing than what I thought we would show. And like you said, it's not over. Don't get me wrong. We have one hell of a job on our hands. But let's not give up the fight. It's not over yet. We still have a chance. And at the end of the day, I do think we played well. Look, I'm going to say I think Dom Solanke is actually becoming a huge problem up front. I don't know whether it's just me, but any crosses that come in the box, he doesn't seem to be anywhere near them whatsoever. They're a great breakaway at the end. He's just so clunky in possession. And that was a lot of his game this evening, and it's just, I'm just starting to feel like he's becoming a problem. It's like no one could play off him. We put loads of crosses in the box there today. That's Dom Solanke's bread and butter. He wasn't near any of them. And I just feel like if we have a better vocal point up front, you go and win that game today. And I'm not getting back to the Harry Kane thing. We sold him. We've moved on. Dom Solanke's here, for the next 4 years. He's not going anywhere. But I just feel like if we got a number 9, a number 9 that can get on the end of these things, because often I find these runs are made late as well and stuff like that, and it just feels like whenever we're getting crossed into the box, he's nowhere near it. I think it's starting to become a problem, and I would argue I would start with Richarlison on Sunday, and if he scores and plays well, he deserves to start the next leg out in Frankfurt, because it's just not good enough from a Dominic Solanke. That's where you're looking for a player like that to make a massive difference tonight.
And we know Richarlison has the movement.
We're talking about everyone else, being unlucky with their chances. But, it's your striker at the end of the day. He didn't have one good not one chance to anything that did come his way. And look, it's like, you can't bemoan the lack of service. There's plenty of balls into the box. Even when he gets the ball at his feet, he needs to do better with it. You get turned, fashion them half chances for himself, and he just doesn't do it. And for me, I just, we can be frustrated at the substitutions and that, but I do look at someone like Dominic Solanke and say that's where we lack that massive difference in games like this. Harry Kane used to be the difference in games like this. We need our number 9 to start showing up front. Tonight was a bad game from him. Everyone else I thought in general we played well. But he's just not he's just not the right guy for me up front. He's got to have a massive end to this season. Like I said, I really want it to work out for the guy. I really do. He works his nuts off. I like him. But tonight, he just was nowhere near on the end of anything. I mean, it's clear that we missed that guy in the box. Before, I'd make the argument we don't fashion chances, but tonight we fashioned them. Plenty of balls coming in, and he's nowhere near on at the end of any of them, and it's becoming a huge problem.
I mean, I agree that at the end of the day, Spurs played incredibly well in that second half to go on and win this game. I think I said it from the get-go. I mean, people seem to be missing that. I think we deserved this to win 3-1. I think this was an easy 3-1 for Spurs. And that's even, not even including other missed opportunities. I just look at Van de Ven's, sitter. I look at Johnson's sitter. And then you just think, one of the other sort of opportunities that fell our way, whether it was Madison, Son, Bentancur, you know, so many of them there like that just could have gone in the back of the net as well. You know, even from Bergvall's, you know, missed chance, you were just, you know, that wonder strike, you know, it fell to Udogi and the goalkeeper was maybe 6-7 yards outside of his own net, you know, for, you know, trying to get up as well. And he couldn't, you know, get it under control to fire it back across. It's just Spurs could have easily won this 3-1. They deserve to win this game. And it's just another case, you know, from this season of, you know, you just feel like, you know, Spurs in a way like have left, you know, the door open for the other team, you know.
I just wonder if it's one of them though, Jack, when we wake up tomorrow, will people think a little bit differently?
I'd say I would.
You know,
still
there are
say
comments
Spurs
in the
played
chat,
well.
and I agree with one there where they say, you know, we've played some of the best football we've seen this season out of Tottenham Hotspur tonight.
Yeah,
To a
especially in
large
the
degree,
second
I
half.
think you can. To a large degree, I sort of agree with that. Don't get me wrong; it wasn't fantastic, but we did play a lot better than what we've seen most this
Totally.
season. And I just wonder, is it tonight that we're frustrated that, you know, we didn't get that second goal? We didn't get that goal to go out there with something to hang on
I think
to.
we just
But
wanted
when
to
you
win.
wake up tomorrow, then all of a sudden maybe you're thinking, look, we're still in this. You know, it's down to 90 minutes of football. Can we, you know, don't get, like I said, everything has to go absolutely perfectly right for us in the return leg. But I just wonder, do people clear their heads when they wake up in the morning and go, do you know what? We're still in this.
I'd still say 100% we're still in this. I just think you just rue the missed chances, and that's what I said. Priority for me in terms of just the reason we didn't get the win is mostly on the players and the missed opportunities in this game. And then second would be unluckiness because some of those chances weren't even some of the missed chances weren't even down to the players' fault. Just bounce of the ball, just the football gods just not being on our side. And then as well, you know, then the last bit, you know, maybe you just wonder about some of those substitutions, whether that maybe hindered things. But at the end of the day, I think, you know, it's just, geez, you know, it's just, if we had put away some of those chances, you know, we deserved the win tonight. We played
Yeah,
so
that's the
well.
thing. We
We played
deserved it.
well
You
enough
know?
to deserve a win tonight. And I think that's all Spurs fans wanted was a win tonight. I don't think you can be, we're trying to strike the balance between saying what could have happened and, you know,
But
while
the thing
still
is,
showing praise. I think we are showing praise for the performance. We're showing praise
yeah,
and literally saying that Spurs should have won this game.
they
But
played
then
well.
we're trying to explain why they didn't win this game. And that's what we're trying to strike the balance of at
Mm.
the moment in time. If people can understand that, I'm not even trying to be negative. I think
No,
tomorrow
look,
I'll wake
look,
up.
it's not about that.
I'll wake up tomorrow, you know, probably being a bit calmer about it. It's just, you are like, it's just all these chances are just
Jack,
flashing through my head right now. All these
it's
chances are just flashing through my head. And it's like, it could have been a 3-1 tonight and we would have been happy clapping all the way back to Frankfurt, really. And it's just, we've left
it's
the
not
door
to do,
open. We've left the door
it's
open.
it's nothing to do with being positive or negative. I
True.
think the genuine feeling from Spurs fans in general, walking away from that game tonight, overall will be we played really well. We deserved to win. We didn't get the luck on the day, but I'm really frustrated because they're worried about, you know, the second leg. Everyone said we sort of need to try and grab something from this game. But I just think, you know, as the week goes on, I do think, you know, people might think on this a little bit differently or wake up tomorrow and go, do you know what? We played well. If we can replicate that sort of performance out in Germany, we've got a chance. And I think that's what we're going to see unfold here over the next couple of days. But make no more bones about it. I fully understand why people are frustrated. You know, we just, when we play well, we just don't take our rewards. We just do not. And look, we can sit here and look, I'll put it down to Solanke tonight, you know, not having that presence up front. I put it down to Johnson tonight being very underwhelming. Again, you know, he has a good game, then a bad game. You know, Son, to a degree, I was hoping he would show up tonight. A bit of magic, got a fresh haircut, didn't happen. But and I really understand the frustration. But I think when people look back on it tomorrow and look at the chances that we've had, a couple of good saves from the goalkeeper hitting the bar, it's sort of like it is one of them nights you're just unlucky. Now the argument could come, you know, could we, you know, the subs could have made a bit more of an impact, helped us press the advantage, create a few more chances. I understand all that, and I understand the frustration, but it is important to not lose sight of the fact it's still all go next Thursday night. Even if we won, it would still be all go. We still got a chance.
Even if we had lost this game, like let's say with just a punch in the mouth from Frankfurt, like I would have still said we deserved to win this game. Like Frankfurt had a total of what, 2-3 chances, you know, in the entirety of that match. And maybe the other ones were more half chances. You know, the one that Ekitike scored in the first half straight away, That was an unbelievable finish, in my opinion. Yes, we could have done better there, but still, it was an unbelievable finish. He missed a good chance at the end of the first half. But then apart from that, it was like little bits and moments from them that weren't really much of anything. Whereas Spurs, two gaping sitters from Johnson and Van de Ven, and then some other ones as well from Madison, Sonny, Solanke. The whole lot of them had opportunities to score. Bentancur did fantastic on 2 moments from corners as well. There was that one moment from Bentancur too. Like I said, he headed it back across goal straight for Van de Ven. Van de Ven could have hit it with his dick and it would have gone in the back of the net. Like, it's just
Yeah.
amazing that it didn't go in. It's just Spurs deserve to win this game. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to say that Spurs deserve to win this game. You just sort of leave yourself, you're like, geez, you know, like, is this, like you said, it's just going to be like Liverpool, where we were by far the better team, like we were against Liverpool in that first leg. And then you just end up, you know, cowering in the second. But at the end of the day, I don't think we can be that. Like you said, Dave, it's not positives or negatives. You're just trying to explain, you know, technically
Look,
why you
to
didn't.
be frustrated.
We're trying to explain why we didn't win tonight. And the reason we didn't win is just missed opportunities and a bit of unluckiness, you know.
But I think tonight is sort of evidence that, you know, that forward line isn't good enough overall
Yes.
to take us where we want to go to win these sort of games, these tight games, these big games, in the moments that matter. And that's one thing I do take away from tonight that I've been trying to bang on about, and I maintain about it. You know, if we just had a better, more productive sort of forward line, a more cohesive forward line, I think we go and win that 3-4-1 tonight. And I think, again, I just need to hammer it home. When we do play well and we control the possession and we create chances, we just don't take enough of them. And the forward line needs massive investment again in the summer. And I keep saying it, quality matters. Tonight, like tonight, is where you're paying for that quality, for that extra bit of difference.
Let's get to now the super chats and a lot of the people's opinions on this. Really appreciate the support that's coming in. Dave and I think just had to let it all out there, you know, in terms of it. So apologies if, you know, we haven't gotten to sooner. It's just, it's a high intensity game. It's a lot of drama. And I think we just let it, you know, sort of play out there with just our thoughts on the game. But of course, you know, continue to let us know what you guys think, and welcome to disagree as always. And also do send in your fan cams. I think tomorrow there will be a Twitter Reacts. All that stuff is coming out, please, everybody. And also, if you've been with us this whole time, smash the like button as well. Artist T saying people need to stop doing this with Johnson. Or sorry, no, he's saying that's going to come. Yeah, that's going to come back to haunt us. He said a draw at home is exactly what they want. I think Frankfurt are very, very, very lucky to have gotten away with a draw. But you are right. That was the plan, I think, from them. You know, the plan was to come out with a draw, maybe see if they could get lucky and get more. But they did not do anything more. I don't even know if they deserved a draw, to be perfectly honest. I don't even know if they did. They got lucky. They got lucky, but that's part of European football and European Cup competition, is to get a little bit of luck away from home in the first leg, and they achieved it.
Yeah, and that's it. The reality, you know, look, they are veterans of this competition, and you know, the whole game plan tonight was just to get out of here with, you know, in the game for the home leg, and they will fancy themselves.
They would have taken a 2-1 probably with the way we played tonight. You know, when you think about it.
Look, they'll fancy themselves at home. I think they think that the crowd is going to play a massive factor. They'll probably come at us a little bit more. I don't think tonight was a true reflection of Frankfurt. I do think we'll see them play a lot different at home. And look, me personally, I sort of do have that sinking feeling, you know. I keep harping back to Liverpool Cup semi-finals, some missed opportunities when we played well at home, and then we went away from home, we just got absolutely railroaded. And once they opened the door, we couldn't close it. And I just worry, could it be the same next Thursday? You know, that's my biggest fear going into it. That's why I put so much on tonight's home game, that we needed to win. And the sickening thing is, we played a lot better than what I thought we would. And we created a lot more chances and opportunities than what I thought we would. You know, we just didn't take them on the evening, and it's disappointing. And again, have we shot ourselves in the foot? I get people that have that uneasy feeling, but at the end of the day, I'm not going there defeated. You know, we still have an opportunity. We still have an opportunity.
I go into the away leg knowing that we were the better team in at least the home leg, you know, and we didn't get the business done in terms of the finishing front. But thank you, Artist T, and apologies for making you have to wait so long to, you know, get us back to you on that. But like I said, we had to let it all out there. It was like a therapy session from Dave and I. Dell Support saying, so fresh right now, boys. This was a must-win game. Now we need to get a result away, and we ain't going to do that. Season ended today, as far as I'm concerned. Dell Support, I retain hope, but Dave did mention it, right? The away form it's just not been great this season. The form in general this season hasn't been great. This was an amazing performance. You know, we deserved, I think, a 3-1 win. But we just didn't do that. And we've said that before with games that we might have dropped points in, where it was just finishing and missed opportunities and a bit of unluckiness eventually led to it being, kind of a sour result despite the performance, and we've said that so many times this season. I think in more recent months, we haven't been able to say that because Spurs have just been kind of bad. But this was another game that reminded you maybe early on, maybe some of the early games from this season where it felt like, come on, like we were by far the better team. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And it reeks of many similar performances from early on, and it just reeks of missed opportunities, unluckiness, and the other team kind of just getting away with it. Yeah.
And look, I fully understand what Dell support is saying, and to be honest with you, I think many people sort of walk away tonight with that feeling, Jack, that they needed to get something tonight. A lot of people don't have faith with us going away from home, and look, you can't say that's just being negative. It's based off evidence. It's based what we've all watched here with our own eyes over the last few years. I can fully understand where Dell's support is coming from, and the reality is, he's probably absolutely correct here tonight, Jack.
Yeah.
I just want to try and maintain a little bit of hope. At the end of the day, I am a glutton for punishment. I am a sucker. I've always said, I will remain hope until I'm proven, until we're out, but I do feel many people feel like they'll support tonight, that they feel like the season potentially is over, that we just didn't take enough. Look, we're all experienced to know that there's problems on the horizon, next Thursday. But, maintain that sometimes you can pull a performance out of the gods. Some people would argue, you go there, you play the way we played tonight, we can beat them. But, look, I feel you, Del support. I feel you. Look, I'll be honest, I don't know how to feel right now. It's one of them. I just don't know how to feel. Not that I'm at a head loss, but it's like, I've watched some of the best football I've seen out of Tottenham in fucking months. We were so unlucky. It was exciting enough to watch. Don't get me wrong, we could be better. Defensively, we didn't give away a lot tonight either. I thought we were decent enough there. The press was good. We turned over a lot of ball and stuff like that. But I just know what's on the horizon, and it's just, again, it's just, we haven't taken our opportunities tonight. It's just frustrating, and it's just, I really don't know what to think. I think I just need to sort of go away, come back tomorrow with a fresh head, and take it from there.
Thank you for the generous support, Del support. As Dave said, probably plenty of people feel like it was a missed opportunity tonight, and that maybe the inevitable is to come. But I'm going to retain hope for next week. It's just we left the door open, man. We left the door open. Yeah. Which is a frustrating part.
We made our job hard for ourselves.
Yeah. Dark Sun G saying unlucky today. Also, this ref has no standards. 4 fouls. 100% on that, Dark Sun G. This is the unfortunate thing. Maybe this just proves the bias against Spurs refereeing wise. This guy is supposed to be one of the best referees in world football. Like, he's managed, I think, or he's refereed the last 2 Champions League finals, maybe more than that, or he refereed maybe the European Cup final. Like, he's been like regarded in recent years as like one of the best referees. And tonight he was atrocious against Spurs, in my opinion. And also, Dave, I mean, how many corner kicks did they miss today, in our case as well? Like, there were times when Frankfurt just clearly had the last touch, and then they just gave it to them as like, a goal kick. It was just shocking from the referees tonight.
Yeah, look, I do think the officiating was a joke, and I'm not looking for an excuse here, and I'm not using that as an excuse either. I do, if the fact that we didn't come away with what we deserve, I do put a bit of it down to unluckiness, and then a bit of it down to not buying the right quality across the forward line. But the refereeing tonight, I do think, was very one-sided. Like you said, the player clearly got a touch on that. He misses it. There was a couple of other poor decisions as well that went in favour of them when they could have went our way. At times they're pulling us down, or, they're coming through the back of us, the referee's allowing it, and then as soon as we go to do it to them, all of a sudden he's blowing his whistle. I do agree with that, and like I said, I'm not making excuses, but I do think the officiating was very one-sided tonight.
Yeah, I'd agree with Dark Sun G. I don't think it was the reason we lost, but once again, the referees by no means were any help to us. They definitely didn't help us at any point.
No.
So spot on, Dark Sun G. Jerome, good to see you, Jerome. Nothing to do with the subs, in my opinion. We just could not put the ball behind the net. That's all. That's the story of our season so far. Jerome, I agree with you, man. That's why I tried to make it very clear. Like, missed opportunities first, probably on some of those opportunities, a bit of unluckiness, not even down to a lack of quality or anything. Like, Bentancur did so well on some of those corner kicks, to win the headers. And then Bergvall's opportunity was not even opportunity. He made that opportunity out of himself. Wonder strike, just so unlucky for that, not to get the bounce off of the bar there. And then there's some other ones that even too, like from the keeper. Keeper made great saves, and then at the end of the day, you look at two opportunities that were just open, gaping sitters. Johnson, I think, was the worst of them. And then Van de Ven's came at the very end of the game. I think we would have
Oh
absolutely
man, he's
expected
got to
him.
do better. He's 4 yards out.
It's
He
another
just fucks
gaping
it up.
sitter. It's just that's like towards the very end of the game where I think we still would have been losing our shit, because we just missed so many chances before that. But it would have been great to have that 2-1 win, if we got away with that. It's just, Jerome, I completely agree with you, man. I think it is absolutely down to the missed opportunities and also a bit of unluckiness. But for me, man, like, why does he always seem to want to take off Madison? Like, when Madison is playing well, he's getting into the game, he's getting stuck in, he's working hard, especially working harder than Brennan Johnson, in my opinion, as well, Jerome. And my thing is, it's not like Sonny. I could see why maybe you take him off to some extent. I just think Madison, man, like, why does he love to take off Madison? And it's only Madison, in a way, has to just be the bigger man and I guess just try to play well in these next few games. But sometimes he's taking him off, man, when like he's really growing into the game and he's really, he's that threat, that people just don't want to get near. I don't know. That's what I'm just trying to say, man. Like the substitutions, I still will say he got wrong. He still got the subs. I don't think it's the reason we lost the game at the end of the day.
Well, we didn't lose.
Oh yeah, sorry. But it isn't the reason we drop points or whatever. I'm trying to say, Jerome. But like, I do think the subs were wrong at the end of the day.
Yeah, look, what I will say is, look, the subs ain't the reason why we didn't go on and win that game, right? I agree with him. But I don't think they help the cause is what I think maybe myself and Jack are trying to get across. I think what worries me, Jerome, is, and look, you know me, I've been very fair on, Ange Postecoglou. I just think when there's a general consensus with everybody about substitutions that need to be made and players that need to come off and players that need to stay on, and he's the only one that would make them substitutions, I think that's where a lot of the scrutiny and the question marks come in. Look, some could argue and make the point that he's made the right substitutions. To be honest with you, I'd love to hear an explanation about the substitutions. What I will say is, I think he's got a big job on his hands now to keep Madison focused. He needs Madison going into that away leg. And Madison was absolutely fuming on the bench, which I think, and do you know what? I have gone at Madison at times this year, but I actually agree with you. I think he has every right to be pissed off tonight on that bench. You could see it in him. He had a drink of water and threw the bottle away and stuff like that. I think Postecoglou has a big job to try and get him back on side now, heading into next Thursday night. But I just don't think the substitutions help the game. I just think someone like Madison can create that opportunity. Someone like Son can create that opportunity. And I just feel like they were the wrong ones. When you see Brennan Johnson and a lot of that second half, that right-hand side wasn't really producing too much, I think you've got to take him off. He took the gamble, left him on for that opportunity that he absolutely ballooned. And the gamble backfired to a certain degree. Look, like I said, it's not the reason why we didn't go and win the game. I just don't think it helped us. There's been plenty of games this season again where we've been chasing the game, trying to get a goal. You're taking off Son and Madison, and I just don't understand it. That is one thing that pisses me off with Ange Postecoglou. No one can really sit here and argue about the tactics or anything tonight. They've done what they were designed to do. We just don't have that killer instinct, and I do agree with you that, the missed opportunities, the lack of killer instinct across that front line is why we didn't go on and win that game. And that, that's where I sort of go back to recruitment to a large degree. But I think the substitutions just didn't help. I think they were the wrong ones tonight. I just can't help but feel if we left Madison on, if we left Son on, if we maybe took Solanke off earlier and got Richarlison on earlier, I just think maybe we would have nicked it. That's just my feeling, Jerome.
Yeah. It's tough. I don't think it's the reason we ended up dropping. It's not the reason that we didn't get the win, though, at the end of the day. But still, I think he needed to keep Madison on personally, Jerome. Artist T saying, honestly, I don't subscribe to the unlucky notion. We didn't do enough, plenty of chances, and yet we didn't take them. Again, not good enough from the forwards. I guess if I'm trying to understand Artist T and maybe some other people saying, like, we've heard this story before, with the forwards. So, like, is it really unluckiness? If they don't put away the chance? Yeah.
I've never called the forward line unlucky. I think tonight, you to a degree, not the forward line, but I think to a degree overall, Spurs were unlucky. You know, we hit the crossbar a couple of times. You know, that is unlucky. You know, to a large degree. Where I do agree with them is the quality of the front line. I've been trying to say this for how many years, though, Jack, and I think that does come back to the recruitment, the players that we spent big money on that aren't yielding results in these sort of big games. In the game like tonight, the Liverpool home leg,
Is
where
it
you're looking
unlucky if
for them
it's the
to.
same story that we've seen
No,
before? Yeah.
that's not unlucky. You know, that does come down to the quality and the recruitment that we've brought in. And like I keep saying, you know, I think, you know, you buy better quality. I think they make a massive difference in a game like tonight. I think we win this comfortably, and all of a sudden we're getting giddy talking about, oh, you know, a semi-final to a large degree. You know, but this is something that I've tried to highlight. But you know, so look, I'm not. I don't back this forward line to go out there and bag us enough goals to get us through at the end of the day. But I do think, you know, you have to call Bergvall unlucky. You have to call Bentancur unlucky to a large degree. When it comes to likes of Solanke, not unlucky, just not good enough. Johnson, not unlucky, not good enough. Son, the same thing. I agree and I disagree with you to a certain. I'm meeting you halfway, but then the other half, I think, when you're rattling the bar and the keeper pulls off a great save from Son, you know, a couple of deflections that could have gone in on the other side of the post. I do think there is an element of unluckiness to it,
Yeah,
but not the forward line.
I'd agree with that. I think it is a bit of both, where plenty of the chances weren't actually unlucky. It's just down to maybe the lack of quality from the forwards. But Bergvall's and Bentancur's, like, come on, like, just a spin off the ball is a little bit different, or a bounce off the bar is a little bit different. That goes in the back of the net, 100%.
Even when Son goes for the interception from the goalkeeper and it just comes off him and goes out of play, you know, if it could just come off him and go towards Solanke or, you know, break,
Yeah.
you know, they're like, but there, you know, to RST's point, that breakaway with Solanke right at the end, the 3-on-2, you know, he just takes the wrong option. Like, that's not
Waits too
unlucky.
long.
That's just shit, you know?
Jerome saying we need Kulu in the second leg and we can maybe get through in Germany. We could just not finish our dinner. 100% agree with that. Every part of it, Jerome. Kulusevski would have been great to have on. You know, maybe like, I'd actually rationalize bringing on. I'd rationalize subbing off someone like James Maddison if you have a Kulusevski that you can then bring on.
You know? How ready is Kulusevski going to be, though? That's the thing, you know. Like, if you're chasing the game and you're bringing on Kulu, hasn't touched the ball in how long? Maybe. You know, it's a huge gamble.
Or an Odebear would have been great as a creative threat of some kind. Obviously, he wasn't probably fit enough to be brought on. It's tough, Jerome, man. But Kulusevski is desperately needed for the second leg, you know, and also just the work rate he brings, the strength that he brings. He can ride some of those challenges that the Frankfurt players would put in. So many things that Kulu would bring. I still think, you know, Maddison needs to start for the next game as well. Maybe you can go for, perhaps you can get away with, you know, maybe going for like a Kulu on the right wing or, you know, him in midfield, but I think he should play in the next leg. And like we said, we've said it a million times, finishing our dinner is absolutely the reason we didn't end up winning this game for sure, Jerome. 100% agree with you on that one, my man. And then Michael from Poland, member for 35 months. 35 months. Fair play, Michael. Fan show member. Disappointed we didn't win today, boys. We deserved it. I'm more worried we won't handle Frankfurt away, though, without a lead now. Subs late and Maddison off when we need a goal. Why? I mean,
I think that's everyone's biggest question. You know, I wonder will that, instead of the journals asking some of the stupid questions that they're usually, you know, asking in the press conferences and stuff like that, I wonder will they actually, you know, put that to them and give us a proper answer, you know, because I do think that's one that people want answers for. Why do you keep taking them off when we're chasing the game? What's the logic behind it? You know, I think that's why we're all scratching our heads. We don't understand the logic, and not one of the journals have asked them about it.
Yeah. Michael, I think everyone would agree with you. Maybe not everyone, but I think Dave and I do, and plenty of people would do. I think that's a very common opinion, and thank you for 3 years of support, brother. Really do appreciate that. 3 years straight. Samuel Shepard, thank you. Very, very generous of you, Samuel. Or Samuel, sometimes it goes both ways. I had a German host brother, and it was Samuel, and maybe I'm thinking of the Germans too much right now. Great stream as always, boys. Very measured responses, which are appreciated. Listen, man, you know, we're intense and we're dramatic, you know, at the end of the games, but we are trying to be as balanced as we can, and I think Dave has done a good job of that, especially. Maybe not even me in my case, but he's saying decent game, though. Frankfurt will attack and open up in Germany, which will be good for us, in my opinion. Bergvall, he's good now, but give him a few more seasons, and my God, this guy will be good. That's the thing with Bergvall is some of the things he attempts, you know, it just shows how good this guy can be. You know, he goes for turns, you know, he tries to sort of spin his man, you know, at times when you would think a guy would just go backwards, but no, he tries to spin off him. some of the times one of the moments he won the ball back for us. I think he was really unlucky that we didn't score from it. He did so well. His work rate is incredible. The strike that he had from distance was insane. I like a lot about Bergvall, but he does have that bit of rawness, still to his game, to an extent. And he has the work rate and sort of the strength and the work rate and the determination that Kulusevski does. You can tell these guys are kind of cut from the same cloth of just being guys that work hard, are technically brilliant players, but also just, are dogs, when it comes to the way that they work for the team as well. I think Bergvall is just he's a wonder, and for 10 whatever million we signed him, absolute fucking steal, to be fair. And he played great. I think I think he probably deserves to play in the second leg, to be fair to him. And yeah, man, I think maybe that's an interesting look at it. If Frankfurt do decide to play a bit more expansive, a bit more open, does that play into our hands? It's hard to say right now. I think I'm just have so many different thoughts going through my head. It's hard to
I
know which
do.
way I lean on that. I mean, Dave, yeah, take it away.
I do worry about the quality at the end of the day, and how defensive resilient are we? If they do play a little bit more push back, do we have the quality to be able to, break away? Don't get me wrong. I understand, the ideas behind it, that if they come out and play a bit more, there's going to be more space for us to work in and break in behind and stuff like that. But I just question, do we have the quality to take advantage of that? And that's where my big question comes in. And that's where, my whole point around this whole, Ange Postecoglou, thing has been. We brought in a guy that wants to play attacking football, and we haven't given him an attacking line that can, go and win these games of football. I think we've done him, a disservice to a large degree. I don't think the signings that we've brought in have been anywhere near good enough to try and replace, a Harry Kane and an aging son, or at least try and minimise, the damage of a aging son. And I don't think we've done anywhere near good enough in that department. And I think that's where they've let Ange down to a large degree, the football club, because you look back, the amount of games we've lost by 1 goal this season. Someone like Harry Kane, he's just, that number 9, that goal scorer. Someone like what Son's been that in that years gone by, a constant threat, deadly going forward. We've missed that in this forward line, and that's where all this have come off the rails for me. And it's just, I get what you're saying. I just do worry about, do we have the quality? Look, if we put in a performance like tonight, we've got every chance, but these performances have been very few and far in between. So let's see how we do against Wolves at the weekend. If we can win that, then I think it gives everyone a little bit more hope heading into that game next week. But big up, Samuel. I really appreciate it. Look, it's hard. It's not even about Romania. I just feel, I just let people know how I feel and stuff like that. I try to sort of make sense in that sometimes, but look, it's just one of them. Like I said, we played really well tonight, but again, when we play well, we just don't take what we deserve. We're naive in that regard. Sort of create our own problems to a large degree in that regard. Samuel.
Thank you, man. Very, very generous of you, sir. Very, very generous. And thanks for being patient as well on that one. Jerome saying people are still harping on about the tactics. I don't think it is the tactics that made the front three miss absolute sitters.
No.
Seriously, look at the context. You're probably just looking at people, what they're saying in the chat, Jerome, because obviously you've heard us. We've agreed with you this entire time, man. Like I said, even when it comes to substitutions, even if you and I disagree on that, I said that's like third or fourth in my priority list of what actually, led to us not getting the win tonight. So I think Jerome, listen, the tactics are 100% the reason why. That was the reason we dominated the second half. We dominated that.
It's the reason why we dominated the whole game, I'd argue.
Yeah, I mean, apart from the opening goal, we got back into the game probably because of the tactics, to be fair. So I think Dave and I are in complete agreement with you, man.
I think the tactics worked, it helped us keep, hold on to a lot of possession. It helped us sustain possession in their half. It just comes down to quality up front at the end of the day. I don't think tactics had a problem in it today whatsoever. They worked. We just didn't have that cutting edge up front. Just weren't clinical enough. Story of the season at times.
Yeah, 100%. I think, Jerome, thank you for the generous support, man. I think Dave and I are in complete agreement with you tonight, brother.
I think the substitutions is what you can't go after. I think going after tactics today is just silly.
Yeah, that is silly. Jerome, though, would love to upload a fan cam, either tonight or tomorrow for you, though, brother. Would love to. Man Bear Pig, thank you for the support. Hate to criticize the home fans, but we were totally absent But
Wow.
in the game, the one reason I have hope for this tie is because this was basically an away game. Um,
Wow.
I listened in, on the sort of commentary. Sam Matterface, I'll be honest, being a Chelsea fan, was probably rooting for, Spurs to lose this game. So he was very loud, on the commentary. To be fair, like, this is my thing with kind of, though, the German ultras and the German fans in general. They are kind of cut from a similar cloth to the Turkish fans. Like, they are like relentless. Like, they just sing and shout and scream for just the entire 90 minutes. Like, they barely even, I've been to German games before. Some of them are so loaded and so just sort of, wasted and things like that. They barely even pay attention to the game. They're just, they're like just screaming and shouting and cheering on the team for the entirety of the game. Whereas, like, English fans, what I will say is, like, they're very much analyzing every single pass, every single sort of bit of play. They oftentimes are sitting there maybe a bit nervous and things like that. And perhaps, let's be honest, Man Bear Pig, maybe the start of the game, just the manner in which we conceded, I think it was unbelievable play from Ekitike. Yes, Pedro Porro could have done better, but I wonder if that also just sort of sent a punch in the stomach to the Spurs fans who were getting up for it. The fact that we conceded that early on made it probably very hard for them to get back into it. It's not totally an excuse, just trying to maybe remind us, of what happened. We conceded inside 6-7 minutes and we had a very nervy start to the game. But apart from that, we went on to dominate the game, went on to be the better team.
Uh,
It's not a complete excuse. I'm just trying to say, like, the Frankfurt fans, the away fans, they are going to drown you out at times because they are just relentless. And even during my time in Berlin, I said this to Dave, I said this to people in the members preview. Of all the games I went to like 8 or 9 games, of the Hertha Berlin games. They were probably the loudest and probably the most plentiful of all the teams that I saw. Like, they were impressively, behind their team and impressively there in numbers. And they're not even the most successful of German teams. There are far more successful German teams in the Bundesliga, but they don't seem to have the same support that these Eintracht Frankfurt fans give them. They are an impressive group of away fans and ultras, I will say.
do you know what? I do have a like, I sort of have a question. I just wonder, what the reactions on socials will be to it. I wonder, was the atmosphere down to Spurs fans sort of nerves and desperation to go and get that second goal, and the fact that they were just enthusiastic about the football or whatever, or was it just genuinely flat because of what's gone on this season? And
Maybe all the
that's
above.
maybe the question I have. Because if it was a case where, like, look, we were nervous at times, we were flat at times, during the watch along, because we're nervous, we know the importance of trying to get that second goal. I wonder, but look, I'm sure people will tell me, over the next, couple of hours and that, whether it was, just a bad atmosphere because of what's gone on this season, or whether maybe nerves and watching the game and that maybe had a part to play. But it does kill me at times when you do see them away fans sort of having their time of their life to a degree. You look at the Frankfurt fans, like, look, they didn't really venture forward too much at times, especially in that first half. I'm looking over and the scarves are going crazy, and everything else. And I would like to see more of that from our fan base. But look, like I've said, the sort of UK fan base and fandom of football clubs is usually always more dependent on the team. Across Europe, it is a bit different. You have some ultras and stuff like that. In the UK, you don't have ultras, and them ultras will just go for 90 minutes, and I think maybe that also plays a part in it to a certain degree. But look, a little bit. Look, I was disappointed with the effort from the football club at the start of the game as well. A couple of couple of flags on some long sticks isn't enough for a quarter final like that. There could have been a massive tifo organised,
Yeah.
Something like that to really sort of just show the difference of the occasion from the Premier League games to the European game tonight. Straight away you look at that, you're like, holy shit, this is a big game. Do you know what I mean? I just think there could have been more effort as well from the club put into this beforehand. Look, it's just probably a sign of the times where we're at, my man. But I'm hesitant to go after them because I just wonder how much of that was down to nerves. I'll make my own
I
decision.
think
I'll let you know tomorrow.
I think conceding inside the first 10 minutes certainly did not help, man. I don't think that helped, to be honest. But maybe once they got the equalizer, perhaps the fans could have cheered him on. I don't want to get too bogged down into this. He did follow up by saying too many tourists and casuals in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Pathetic showing for the only game that we care about for the rest of the season. I'm just going to say this, man, like, Dave and I are technically tourist fans, but we've sung our lungs out when we go. Like, every time I've gone, I didn't even have a voice, after the game. And believe me, Dave and I talk a lot and we scream a lot during these watch alongs. And then we're even more into it. We're even more, out there screaming and shouting and singing when we actually get to go to the game. And to be fair, like two tourist fans, they only get to go about once a year anyway. So it's not like it's the same tourist fans that are going every single week. So plenty of them are going to be like Dave and I, where they're going to leave it all out there, when they're singing and shouting and screaming and whatnot. And then also the tourist fans, they only make up for games like this, huge match days, which everybody wants to go to. They probably only make up about 10 to 15% of the entire match day attendance. So I'll be honest,
I
man.
think
I don't know if that's the right, group to be blaming here. But maybe it is casual fans that are going. Maybe you're right there, but I like the tourist fan base only makes so much of that crowd, especially for a game like this. You need to have you need to have you probably need to have a season ticket, first of all. And then if not, then you would need to have a lot of Hotspur membership points and things like that, to a degree. You're very lucky to be able to even go to this game. So
I
I'll
think
be honest, tourist fans like Dave and I, we leave it all out there, dude. So I would be I might disagree with you there.
Look, I think where I disagree in general, I think it's an easy cop out to blame, what people would maybe class the day trippers or the tourist fans, considering they make up the minority of that stadium on a game or
They
the
only make up
minority in
10%,
that stadium on a
15%.
game like tonight, they do. But I think this is the problem again. We've got to stop passing the blame off, blaming different segments. At the end of the day, it's a fan problem. It's all of us together. People that go week in, week out, people that go every second game, or people that go over. It's an everybody problem. It's all of us. It's not one group or the other. And it is a problem that needs to be sorted out. We're in it together at the end of the day. Let's not separate ourselves, but I do think it's an easy cop out to blame the people that make up the minority in that stadium on match days. I just think in general, we all need to take accountability for it. We all need to try and get our heads together to solve it.
But I know what you're saying. You don't need to blame them as a whole, but you're saying the crowd as a whole was a major issue. Probably agree on that. I just think it's an easy cop out, to just sort of label the tourist fans as the reason. Because in my opinion, if you were to look at statistics, literally the statistics, I think they only make up 10 to 15%, and that's probably being generous, of the actual match day attendance. The most of them are not tourist fans that are there at the end of the day. And when I've been there with other tourist fans, they sing their lungs out, man. So it's just, I don't know if that's really the main reason, and I agree with Dave, blaming other fans and just sort of this culture of just blaming each other for everything. I think, also has to be, to a degree, kind of rid out,
Yeah, it's
because
got to be stamped out,
yeah,
man.
it's just, it gets toxic, man. I'm tired of being blamed, as the reason for why we don't win
I just
games.
think if we all came together as a fan base, we'd actually achieve a lot more.
Yeah.
Rather than any time a problem pops up, looking to blame certain sections and stuff like that. It's not doing us any good. It's just driving wedges. I just think
Yeah.
we would get a lot more, sorted out if we just came together on issues.
Yeah, just plenty of people have blamed Dave and I for the reasons that we're losing games. Dave and I live hundreds of
Bloody
miles and
hole.
thousands of miles from the stadium, and we do content and get up for these games every single time. So I'd like to think that we're not the ones contributing to this team losing. At the end of the day, we're not the one making subs. We're not the one making decisions. We're not the one doing transfers. We're not the one doing the transfer budget, that sort of thing. But I do think I understand where you're coming from to a degree, just about how the fans could have done a bit more. About the fans, I think his general point, the fans could have done a whole lot more. I wasn't at the stadium. I mostly heard Eintracht Frankfurt fans. So to a degree, I would agree.
Look, I think it's right to highlight that the atmosphere wasn't great, and I think they're good things to talk about, so that we can understand why, so that genuinely, and the discussion should be, why is it happening? And how do we, improve it? How do we develop a culture, in the fan base that we can get the place rocking like we see across games across Europe? Identify the problem, highlight it, identify it, talk about it, solutions. That's how we move forward. That's how we need to do it. Because I just think going, you're the problem, passing the responsibility around, it solves absolutely nothing.
Everyone, we're still in this tie. We're still in this together. We have another huge European night next Thursday night.
Yeah.
All the season rests on it. Everything rests on it. Dave and I, like Dave has mentioned a few times, we'll wake up tomorrow calmer heads
Maybe,
will prevail
potentially.
potentially. Don't want to guarantee
Can't
it.
guarantee. Could be even more angry.
There will be Twitter Reacts at some point coming out tomorrow. We'll probably end up recording it tomorrow, putting it out that same day. Fan cams, same thing. Feel free to send them in tonight. We'll try to upload as many of them tonight and whatnot as we can. We can upload some for you guys tomorrow as well. And then if there's time for it, we still have to prepare for the game, against Wolves. But if we do have time for it, look out on Big Up. We can probably try to make some time as well for a fan show for about an hour for you guys to come on, give us your thoughts on the game, everything that transpired, all that stuff. So plenty of content coming out tomorrow and over this weekend. And then we'll see you all back on Sunday for the game against Wolves as well.
I'm actually looking forward to Twitter Reacts tomorrow, Jack. This is sort of gauge, the feeling on tonight's game. Yeah. I'm actually looking forward to it tomorrow.
So thank you as always, guys. Great support on this channel. Great support for this football club. I think a lot of the fans got behind the team tonight. Behind.
We done our job.
And thank you guys all. You guys all absolutely rock. I'm looking now to take a breath, take a piss, and eventually let my calmer head hopefully prevail like that. And prepare myself for my happy clapping juices for next Thursday and probably for this Sunday as well. So appreciate you all. Love you all. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
We'll see you tomorrow for plenty of content. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.